roof is on fire. Call Next Gen. Just go there, take care of things. Let's get our boys down to the stadium. Where to begin? That one hits different, man. We let one get away. That's nothing new. That's happened dozens upon dozens of times in franchise history. That one yesterday hits different, man. That's okay. You can let it get away. It's right there. It's right there for the taking. Plenty of reasons to get into the why twos and the what fours. There are. But first, just this one hits different, right? It was a sun-kissed week on the beach. Everything's going just lovely. Check out, suntanned and ready to go in the limo. And the lovely betrothed lifts leg and just rips cheddar. Honeymoon is over. Reality is struck. So let's just whopped in that limo-filled ride. And wallow today in one that got away and should have been got. And plenty of player aspects to go through here. There are 4 or 5 where they could have, in this case, I will say, overcome some more than curious head coaching decisions. This is the first one that will come in on a Monday morning and with critical words describe some of the head coaching calls over the course of this game. There's an overriding theme. Number one mistake, and it's the bloodline through the course of yesterday. The one overriding, and that's this. We could have run the ball for 400 freaking yards yesterday. We were getting 5-6 yards a pop every single time. We could have run it and run it and run it again and then run it some more. The Bengals never showed any sign or interest in stopping the Jaguars' run. 27, let's take away Trevor's 2 scrambles, and you got 25 carries for 135 yards, over 5 yards a pop. And time again, whether it's just a game situation of being 3rd and 1 or 2, never mind not running it, we don't have a running back in the backfield. We're not even giving them the option of wondering, might they run? Nope. We're going to run 4 or 5 receivers into crowded areas and then watch either the quarterback miss them or them drop the ball. So, man, I don't know what happened, and look, you can disagree about other calls along the way, and I'm gonna. But I hope in just reviewing this as the head coach of the football team, you let one get away yesterday by not just pounding them, man. Just pound them. Run them again. They couldn't stop ETN, 14 for 71. Couldn't stop Tootin, 8 for 42. Shoot, couldn't stop those guys out of the backfield. Catching swing passes. Tootin, 2 for 32. ETN, 2 for 18. Those 2 dudes didn't get enough touches. ETN gave you 89 yards. He only touched it 16 times. Basil Tootin gave you 74 yards on 10 touches. I mean, we're 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line, and we're just throw, drop, miss, drop. Run the ball, man. And that goes throughout the game. Not just on 3rd and 1, you don't run it. I'll take it a step further. 3rd and 1, we don't have a back on the field. Hey. And then there is the exorcism of Billy Napier. And at some point, that man's spirit flew from Baton Rouge and it landed in Cincinnati. Into the first half. The Bengals are 3rd and 11. There's a minute to go. Timeout! Nope. No timeout. No timeout at all. In fact, the clock's going to run all the way down to 35 seconds when we're going to get a pick. And you know what? We're going to take over in pretty good territory. Where did that ball come back out to? 30? But instead of getting the football with a minute to go on, the 27-yard line. But, okay, even still, we get it on the 27-yard line. There's only, 12, 14 seconds to go. We hit a play out to, wasn't it close to the 40? We take over the ball. We got 26 seconds. Incompletion on the first one. That was the ball that went downfield, was nearly deflected into Travis Hunter's hands. You're taking a shot there. No problem with that. If you turn it over, it doesn't matter, except for individual stat lines, which at that point wouldn't have mattered. But then we hit one to De'Ami Brown to the 36-yard line with 15 seconds to go and 2 timeouts, and we just let the clock run. We got a kicker and kick it 80 yards. How about timeout? Pass to the 50 or 45, timeout, and a field goal attempt. Maybe. And by the way, this is because we only got 20 seconds because we didn't use the timeout with a minute to go. Or we'd have the ball with 50 seconds, a full field and a timeout and a dang near automatic kicker. So, yuck. Yucky clock management. No bueno. The other big one when it comes to that, again, throughout this bloodline of we're not running the ball enough here, man. They can't stop the run. What are we doing? Why are we ever passing it 2-3 times in a row? What are we doing? Look, aggressive analytics are going to cost coaches their career. I saw the exact analytic breakdown, the numbers that they use on that 4th and 5 from the 7-yard line with a 3-point lead and 3.5 minutes to go, whatever it is. Kick the field goal and get the points, boss. I'll explain to you the trick on them. They got a touchdown anyway, Jeff. It doesn't matter. Baloney. We'll get back to that. 4th and 5 at the 7. Analytics haven't been watching the football game, dude. Analytics aren't there sweating, working for every yard and potential point. We've just flipped the field with a sudden change. We've got an interception. The number one thing that cannot happen after Devin Lloyd made that incredible play is to get no points. And I know it hurts. And I know in Madden it's awesome to go for it 4th and 5 at the 7. But here in the real world, let's get the points, man. And hopefully this guy's an emotional guy. I can tell that, right? I can tell that. He's going to be that guy, and that's fine. That's fun. It's good when you're winning. You're getting this insight and what the stat line could be and all this other good stuff, the window dressing. But immediately doubling down every single time, that's the play. Every single time, 100%. 100%, he said, about that 4th and 5 going for it there. No, buddy, it's not 100%, or we'd have won the football game today. So to think that's 100% decision every time when it just failed miserably isn't the right answer. But I'll give some leeway there. That's in the heat of the immediate post-game comments and questions. Yeah, I mean, this one is inside the backpack that Coach Cohen has slung over his shoulder walking into the complex this morning. Do they win if those decisions are different? Man, I think 98% they do, man. 98% of this. Again, this is outside of just mind-bending, beyond frustrating player failures over the course of the game, particularly late. I mean, oh, my De'Ami Brown. Oh, my De'Ami Brown. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, that's high school level stuff. That's high school level stuff, and he wasn't the underperforming receiver of the day. And we're going to get into this on the other side, and I'm going to present this. It's going to be interesting to have Fred on later today. Fred had Brian Thomas Jr. They had him on the pivot after. Remember the preseason game against Pittsburgh? He got lit up on that play.
I remember.
Okay, he talked about that on the pivot after that play had happened in the preseason game. And it seems a little more ominous now. We got a problem with our alpha receiver, man. He's got the yips. We got a receiver right now that Have you ever seen the show Scare Tactics?
No.
All right, so there's a show, Scare Tactics, where you set up your friend or whatever, and you set up the situation, and like you say, you get them an overnight gig at the morgue as a assistant or whatnot, and then they've got some plant that you're in there expecting, and somebody pops up out of a coffin. Okay, then that look of just recoiled fright. I feel like that's Brian Thomas Jr. when he goes over the middle right now, or when he's asked to go up and make a play that you're going to have to make at that position. If you're going to be that guy, you got to be that guy in all plays and in all situations. And now this is beyond a recoil every now and then. I mean, it is. And again, I'm not judging. Don't ask me to go over the middle against those, head-hunting torpedoes. But that position, you've got to make those plays, from quitting on the route that Trevor picked up the interception on, to the quick turn and fetal on the 4th and 5 drop. There was a play in the back of the end zone, man, that is not looking well from all angles, where he just failed to even go up and make any sort of attempt on a ball that sure looks like go up strong 2 hands. That would have been a touchdown. And it's the fear of contact. There's no other way to look at it. It's just the body language and the result of a play are telling you that. We got that issue we're going to have to get through. That play in the back of the end zone, ET, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Kind of one-up, short arm, one-armed it. You want to immediately ask the question, does Jamar Chase make that catch?
Every time.
Okay, let me ask you another question. I mean this dead serious. Does Parker Washington make that catch?
He probably is.
Does Brenton Strange make that catch? You got to go up and get the ball, man. You got to go up and get the ball. That's the position. You get the headlines, you get the cash, and you got to go make those plays. And I don't know how you get those yips out of you. That's what I'm saying. We got a problem here. I don't think you practice that out. You can't. He's got some shell shock going on, man, and it's costing the football team. It cost him a turnover yesterday. That shouldn't have been a pick.
No, I don't think none of Trevor's picks should have been a pick.
Well, the first one was a bad throw, ill-advised, and I know he was getting pressured. That was the one where
he got hit.
I know he did, but even I will apologize for Trevor. I don't know, man. I'm not going to give him grace on that when he had a couple that could have been that weren't. He certainly, in no way, was any part of why they lost yesterday.
Right.
So we can avoid that for a week at least.
Hendrickson was tearing them boys up over there.
Yeah, that doesn't completely surprise you. They held him off as far as sacks goes for the most part until the end of the game. Listen, I'll give you another, and we'll end the first overrun segment. I'll let you hear from some of the guys when we come back on the other side. All right, but I'm going to offer you this as a surefire sign that the coach has a sleepless night. Okay? Here's what I mean. When you run more plays than the opponent, when you have more yards than the opponent, when you average more yards per play than the opponent, when you're sacked once and the opponent is sacked 3 times, when you run for 139 yards and the opponent runs for 38, when you win the turnover battle and you own time of possession 33-26, then you coached yourself right out of a victory. We're back with more on a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Yeah, okay, so we got a hole in the roof. We'll get her fixed. Honeymoon's over. We'll wallow a bit this Monday. And you know what? I'm not doing the whole if thing again. Play Jaguar if land. Well, if you beat Houston, well, it really, blah. Hey, listen, you know the lines of communication, light them up. Text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, all that and more. We haven't even gotten into the college football weekend. I don't know what was worse, Billy Napier's execution or ours. If you know, you know. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
It takes all cylinders working together to complete a successful drive.
We need a drive right now.
Listen for the Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville drive of the game.
Need a drive right now.
On 1010XL.
We got to finish.
Hey, Duval, here's your chance to be face-to-face with the Jags as they take the field on game day. Jump in the shadows and experience the Jaguars like never before. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows for your chance to be part of the action. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C., 18 and older. Entry periods for the sweepstakes are from 8/4/25 to 12/21/25. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank, N.A. member FDIC.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family's secret, Dandy is never frozen. Always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here. Only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little guy with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand and a quality sandwich. So do what I do. Stop in at a Circle K and make yours a Dandy today.
XL Primetime is back weekdays noon to 2, and on Wednesdays, join Dr. George Bari at 1:20 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Make sure you catch Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays at 1:20 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? You have questions? Call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Hi, folks. Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Ever wonder what to do with leftover paint that you don't want? Here's a few options. Paint can be placed in the regular trash if it's dry. Simply stir in kitty litter to a thick consistency. Then wait a few days with the lid off till it dries. Also, if the paint is good, there's many charities or churches that would love to have it. If you'd like more tips or have a project, we'd love to help. Go to performance-painting.com. Performance Painting. Repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting.
Helmets and Heels is returning to Vegas. If you're heading out for the big game, join us at Circa Resort and Casino this October for a Halloween weekend football getaway, featuring Circa room discounts and a huddle up for everyone in the teal and black. Meet Helmets and Heels Friday night, October 31st, then hit the Circa Stadium Swim with temperature-controlled pools and a massive betting screen. For Circa room discounts and more information, visit the 1010XL webpage or circalasvegas.com/huddleup-up.
All right, we interrupt today's radio program for this halftime trivia. What's hiding in your air ducts right now? A, dust and allergens. B, mold spores. C, last season's popcorn. Or D, all of the above. If you guessed D, that's right. There's popcorn in there. If you guessed D, it's all of the above. So call Lloyd's Heating and Air for a new system. Get 50% off duct cleaning. Residential and commercial, by the way. Family owned, trusted by North Florida. Dial Lloyd's Heating and Air or visit Lloyd'sHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Hey Jacksonville, Rick Ballou here. Small business owners need trucks and vans to keep your business moving? Jacksonville Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram Westside has Ram 1500s to heavy-duty 2500s, ProMasters, and custom uplifts ready to work. Visit them on Commonwealth Avenue or go online to jaxwest.com. Jacksonville Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram Westside, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars and your local partner for work-ready vehicles.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Football season finally upon us, and with that comes cooler weather. If you've been wanting to upgrade your outdoor living space, you should call the experts at Lifetime Enclosures now. From glass lanais to screened-in enclosures, Lifetime Enclosures and Flooring is the best in the business, so give them a call today. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Beer, water, beer. That's a pretty good game plan when it comes to battling the summer heat. When you hit the beach, fishing hole, or golf course, make sure you hydrate. Anheuser-Busch is always up for a good time. Just remember to drink responsibly.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
They drop out of it, a four-man rush. Browning scrambles to the right, fires off balance, and that ball is going to be picked off by Dewey. He picked it up to 32. He got up. He's running it back 40-yard line. Far sideline, 45 of Cincinnati, 35 of Cincinnati. That is a terrific return. Andrew Wingard picked it off, fell to the ground, got up and made like a running back to the 30-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals.
There were highlights. Again, won the turnover battle yesterday. So many stats fell in favor. Really one that got away, and it hits a little different because it would have been a real nice win.
Dewey went and got that, though.
Yeah, he did. That was a good play.
Yeah,
Devin Lloyd went and got one. Those defenders showed better hands than the receivers did yesterday. That's a problem. Linebackers and safeties making grabs that receivers aren't willing to make. I got to say something here, man. We should be giving extra respect right now. Extra respect to a guy who it's going to come real easy at the beginning of this week for the league to pile on. All right? They're going to pile on Travis Hunter and the negligible impact they've seen week 2. Let me be the first point to point out that Travis Hunter right now in the entire NFL may be the biggest victim of aura theft in the history of the league. To wit, week 1, does his job, gets open behind the defense. Trevor Lawrence barely underthrows him, or Travis Hunter has his debut highlight. He's the talk of the league with an 87-yard touchdown grab. But that's okay. Go back to the huddle. We'll get him next time. And then yesterday on 4th and 5, with the game on the line, matched up one-on-one on defense, Travis Hunter played perfect defense, made a perfect play on the ball. There was no interference at all, and the refs threw a flag, and it cost the Jaguars a game and stole yet more aura from Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter right now would be getting vibes as the offensive rookie and defensive rookie of the year had his aura not been stolen on an underthrow week 1, and his aura not been stolen by the refs throwing flags yesterday. That was not pass interference. I'm surprised it's not a bigger story. Maybe it is. That was weak sauce, man. 4th and 3 from their own 15. Okay, they hit a play, swing it out to Chase Brown. Drive continues. Here go the Jags. But with the game on the line, attacking the number 2 pick in the draft, dude played it perfect. The only way you call interference on that play is if the ball is past the receiver. But if you ticky-tack back and forth and go up and make the play, did you see? Now, I'm sure he probably had cash on the Jags, but nonetheless, I saw, you'll like this. You guys want to be Portnoy fans for about 10 minutes? Embrace him, Jaguars Nation. Here's Dave Portnoy after he saw Travis Hunter flagged for interference yesterday.
Let's start by saying this. Yes, I bet the Jags. Yes, this was 4th and 5 in the game. You call this pass interference with the game on the line? This is a ridiculous call. You can't have refs determining a game. This is absolutely insane. He looks back, deflects the ball away. He's playing patty cake with his other hand. It's how you teach it. This is how you teach it. Absolutely perfect defense from Travis Hunter. You throw a flag on 4th and 5. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting football. And enough of it, Goodell. Make these refs full-time. This is disgusting. Disgusting. This ref should be suspended. Make him watch the film. Where do you have pass interference? Where he turns around, knocks it away. It's perfect defense. If I'm a Jags fan, I'm boycotting.
There you go. Thank you. Whatever your motivations were, because maybe they cost you cash. You admitted that freely up front. But that was described that could be a neutral comment. That's a bogus call, man. I promise you the Jags are sending it to the league today. It won't do you any good. I feel for Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the guy doesn't need any glory. This will test that young humility. It will. Because trust me, already I see the little snipes around the league. You know, just sitting around the league, not watching the game, not knowing a thing, not knowing Travis Hunter, not knowing his effect here. Oh, I see Travis Hunter got interference. Going to end up losing him the game. No, he made a perfect play, and the refs stole it. Stole it. A game they should have had. We've been through it up and down. Again, I would expect that Liam Cohen's press conference today will feature some alterations from what his immediate thoughts were after the game yesterday. There's no way you can take that long plane ride home and not wonder, why didn't I run the ball more? Why didn't we, in the down and distance that we were commanding just about all afternoon, why didn't we keep running that rock? Gosh, it was just 5, almost 6 yards a carry. What am I doing?
Them boys was toting that pill.
They were toting it. And we get down late in the game, man. Let's keep the ball on the ground and, you know. You got to take the points. I'm sorry. Your analytics suck, man. Aggressive analytics stink. Stop it. Watch the game. Like, now let me give you the trickle down, E. I said before, well, they got a touchdown. It wouldn't matter if I'm 6. No, it doesn't matter. Your whole mentality, your whole mindset changes when you know you only got to get a field goal. The whole way you play defense changes when you're trying to hold them to a field goal. Then suddenly you look up and they're at your 11-yard line with a minute to go. Even with a 6-point lead, that 32-yard extra point becomes a little dicier. There's 1,000 reasons why we needed a 6-point lead there at the end of the game. It wasn't 4th and 1. You can talk me into some down and distance and some circumstance. By the way, just flat out, does it help you win or lose? Which was the better call? The official analytics that these bean counters look to now, rather than the football coaches, was 83% go, 78% kick the field goal. Let's take that 5% gray area, man, and use some common football sense of the effort our team has put in today and the benefit of having a 6-point lead and making them go the whole length of the field and scoring a touchdown rather than a 3-point lead where they've got all kinds of options. They got a receiver, by the way, haven't stopped all game.
Goodness.
I mean, haven't stopped him all game. They're going to get it into field goal range if you don't convert here. I got news for you. They're going to get it in field goal range. Again, range they should have never gotten to if not for a bogus PI call on a guy who would have been heralded, rightly so, for saving the game. Oof. That's a tough one. Let's keep it generic. Liam Cohen, how did the team play overall today?
I thought they played their asses off, competed, played physical, just didn't make enough plays at the end. They call a pass interference on 4th down. Like to see them maybe go earn it, but it is what it is. So, we don't make the play at the end on offense to close somebody out. I think we had an opportunity in the end zone to maybe catch a touchdown, and then we, had the 4th down. Don't make those plays, and ultimately, gave them an opportunity to stay in the game. So, players and coaches alike, we got to go look ourselves in the mirror and go figure it out.
That's fair. Players are going to make mistakes, and look, he's referencing two really just catastrophic plays. Despite his decision or analytics decisions or whatever it was, De'Ami Brown caught he caught a ball literally. There's a lot of us listening right now ain't played sports in 30 years. Catch that football, man. Catch that ball at the beach. He couldn't have tried. The quarterback could not have dropped it in a better spot for him. I mean, hands extended, coming in high and soft, right in the hands, clink.
He made tougher catches that game, but that one stings, man. And Brian Thomas Jr., I said it before, he's got the yips, man. Dude's on scare tactics right now. And if they come across the middle, I feel like if they yell boo, he's going to jump. Business decision, Jr.
Yeah, we're past business decisions. We're into a man's psyche here. There were three plays yesterday that you can't play the position if that's the way you're going to play it. It's a position that by its nature and all the money you make and all the diva accolades you get. But, man, if you think you are and want to be treated like and thought of like Jamar Chase, then you got to go get the football like Jamar Chase. You got to get open like Jamar Chase. And when you demand the ball, that means sometimes fitting it into spots. And so, and again, I don't want to put too much into this. It's early season. Maybe we can work its way out. But I don't think I'm the only observer that has seen kind of a bad body language, pouty almost disposition from BTJ at times. Is that fair?
No, I ain't seen that.
You haven't seen that? Okay, good. Then I'll stay off of that bend. He hadn't looked right. Maybe whether it's the connection, the chemistry. But that interception, dude, we can't have that. We got to have a man that's going to go get the football there.
That's tough as a wide receiver to do that.
on that stage when you're you're supposed to be the alpha. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough, man. They're all going and getting it and understanding they're going to get, you're going to get decapitated every now and then. Guess what? These quarterbacks around the league that are hanging there to get you the ball, they're getting decapitated a bunch over the course of the year too.
Correct.
Those offensive linemen, they're getting clubbed in the head and twisted ankles. It's the sport, man. That's your position. You're the alpha. Gots to go get the ball. 3 big ones yesterday. All right, if you don't catch the one over the middle, you can't just stop on it and let him drill hit the interceptor in the belly, dude. Bad look. The one in the back of the end zone, terrible look. Go up 2 hands strong. That's a touchdown, a big, important touchdown. A lot harder to catch than De'Ami Brown's, but that's what you want. That's who we think you are, who you say you are, what the league has said you are. Go up and get that one. And then the 4th down one, I think he heard footsteps. He jerked that head around real quick, make sure he wasn't going to get popped before he could have just caught the ball falling down 1st down, man. And then the decision that I second guess to the coach's point. I don't want to get to a point of stubbornness here. I hope down there the bosses are taking it all in. But yeah, you expect your number 1 receiver to catch the ball. But, overall, they should have run the ball more, man. And that's not a Monday morning quarterback position for me. I'm not coming from that. The ears in the room where I was watching the game started hearing that drum beat by the end of the 1st quarter, and it ran throughout. And, again, it's not so much on 3rd and 2 not running it. It's on 3rd and 2 not even having a running back in the game, not even having it in the backfield. There's those kinds of errors as well. If you want to put it completely on the players, you bet. Just the De'Ami Brown drop enough is the reason the game was lost. Brian Thomas Jr.'s reluctance factored in. But the play calling, the decision making, not using the timeout at the end of the 1st half to get the ball back with a minute rather than 25 seconds, those things all add up into taking the mistakes that your players make and getting them a win anyway. And Liam Cohen had a chance to do that yesterday. He could have really picked up his football team, who made a lot of mistakes on the field, and through it all, if it was managed and navigated better, it's a game the Jaguars should have won. And so I'd put this one more than, as I'm dishing it out, the potluck on more than any other plates. I'm putting the big old pile of it on the head coach's plate, who with better management, decision, and play calling would have won a game that statistically says they should have won.
I got another one for you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Devin Lloyd, was it down?
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I do think when he slung him over, they never showed a slow replay of that.
Man.
I think the shin did go, because I thought the same thing.
Huh?
But the fact that Devin didn't argue too much, the fact that they didn't challenge it, and I also look. I know Marvin Jones forever will be the reason. I know you just get a piece of that shin down, they're gonna call it down.
Yeah,
because it happened.
Yeah, we had
yesterday. Tinsley's
his touchdown.
Yeah,
right.
he never got that 2nd foot, but they gave him credit for that shin, which we got with Marvin Jones. I believe that was the Ravens game.
Correct.
So, I think that at the very least that shin on Devin Lloyd's rollover got it down. All right, hear from Trevor Lawrence. I got a Gator growl when we come back. You're listening to The Drill. It's a next gen roofing. That was poor execution there. Next Gen Roofing Monday. More on them as we move along as well. I want to let folks know, and I'll have more details today and tomorrow, but Wednesday we're going to be out on the road for Hump Day. We're going to be at Daly's over on Gate Parkway, and we got a big morning schedule, dude. People should come by and say we got food specials going. We've got they're going to discount some gas, more on that coming up, and we got what's station do we work for? 1010?
1010.
So what we decided to do is we're giving away we're going to be out there a couple weeks in a row. We're giving away 2 10-packs to Monday Night Football and the Chiefs.
Whoa!
Yeah. So we're going to give you details on how you can get registered for that. And I will say this, despite the limo this morning stinking of ripped cheddar, let's roll down the windows. Houston, Texas come to town next week. We can get back in the fighting spirit as we move along this week. Today we wallow. We wallow in it. Man, it's a game they should have got. Back with more next. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. More videos, more podcasts, more Jaguars, preps, and college football. More of everything you love about Jacksonville sports at 1010XL.com.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
Resto Pros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
Resto Pros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestoProsNEFlorida.com. That's RestoProsNEFlorida.com.
Resto Pros!
Hi, I'm John Haney from Clearwater Gutters and Drainage. After heavy rains, the problems are obvious. Mulch blown out of your beds, water standing around your foundation, and that fancy new crater back behind your bushes. Let Clearwater Seamless Gutters help you solve the problem spots.
Clearwater Seamless Gutters. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at gutters.
And drainage, too. Find out more at clearwaterjacks.com.
When you want a fresh perspective, pull into Lauren's Lane. I'm Lauren Brooks, and I fuel up with the day's top sports takes. Powered by Mazda at the Avenue. Afternoons on Helmets and Heels, 2 to 4 on 1010XL.
All right, folks, Hicken here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Man, I love Beaches Dermatology. Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, Dr. Fader, great people. Great people. They take great care of you there. But they want to remind you to take care of your skin. They're there for all your skincare needs, man. They'll be there for you, but they prefer you take care of your skin so you don't have to deal with them, right? They prefer that you wear those floppy hats and protect those ears, man. Sunscreen up, long sleeve dry fits. If you're out in the sun all day long, if you're fishing, if you're golfing, if you're at your kids' games, if you're working out there, man, be careful. It's a sunshine state for a reason, man. And if something does show up on your skin, then go get it checked out. Best way to do that is beachesdermatology.com. Find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solana Road. Shout out to all the fine folks out there. Listen, they will be there for you. They've been there for me for decades and helping me through some skin issues. I appreciate them. Beachesdermatology.com for all your skincare needs.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
I love my propane company. They always answer when I call and give me great prices and fast service. Said no one ever.
Until now. Need propane for your home or business? Seabreeze Propane is bringing the propane as North Florida's new local propane provider. Visit SeabreezeLP.com. Seabreeze Propane. We make propane cool, brother. Oh, yeah.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, thanks for coming over so quick.
Sure thing, pal. What's the big...
Whoa! See, I told you there was a smell.
Yeah, it smells like...
Exactly, or a dead one more like it.
You need some fresh air in here.
Well, this is the problem, Jason. I've kept everything sealed up tight all summer long so I don't lose all my nice cool air. Now all the dog smells and cooking smells and home gymnasium man cave smells are all building up and I can barely...
Dude, where are the Bueller sunglasses I gave you?
Oh, I don't know. They must be in my other...
Put on my emergency pair.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing can install an air purification add-on to your existing air conditioner. Clean the air of dust and pollen and funky smells while you cool.
So I can keep all the cool air I saved up?
And your place won't smell like a dead...
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, slow your roll. It's time for Jeff's Gator Growl. Brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Well, I mean, I don't know how loud you can growl. We apologize for some technical difficulties during swamp sessions. That's a one-timer. I've been told we can guarantee. And listen, maybe it was just symbolic of the just Billy Napier has got a short. There's just like just a short. And I don't know how much frustration and stress I want to devote to Billy Napier's football team and the University of Florida until those cowards down there do the right thing, get the right guy in place, and really start building something that Gator fan deserves. It's an incredibly, incredibly supported college football program. Massive stadiums and huge fan bases. Enough is enough. This guy again with Jaden Ball and just refusing to run the freaking football with your best player without getting it in his arms, in his belly. However, one way or the other. The costly penalties, the coming out of timeouts and having delay a game penalties, just. The same old bad news Billy's is back. He's just running a disaster of a program. He's incapable of matching wits with the best in the country, and that's what you have to do. So, again, the cowards at the University of Florida, I'm sorry I have to resign to calling the administration that. It is cowardly to continue to not take a stand on winning at the University of Florida. And we just saddled up on a nag from Louisiana. Can't make it around the third turn. He's DAL. He's got the worst record through 41 games of any football coach at Florida since the 40s, and a guy you've never heard of. Enough's enough. He's incapable of doing anything. Miami will beat him this week. One way or the other. It's either you keep it close enough that he disappoints you that way, or he's just blown out and embarrassed. He'll click off the trifecta. Lost to underweight from the state. Lose conference rivalry. Lose state rival. Just click them all off by the middle of September. What a to-do list old Sunbelt Billy has down there. But the game is, again, I'm not dumb. Yeah, I see y'all. DJ Lagway threw 5 picks. Again, this is on Billy Lagway. You may as well. Live by Lagway, die by Lagway, Billy. You're finding that out. He's the only reason you're around, and now he'll expedite your departure. And let me tell you why there, dude. Ain't a coach worth his salt in Florida history that would have trotted that man out there for interception number 5. Most would not have seen it, interception number 4, come, at least not immediately. They would have pulled him over to the sidelines. They would have put the water boy in. Much less Tremel Jones that, give me a series and let's see what we can do. DJ, stand right here next to me. Let's settle down and watch the game. Nope. Let's keep running his lethargic-looking self out there to make the next devastatingly, catastrophically terrible play. And so DJ Lagway and 5 picks and Billy Napier and just totally incompetently unable to compete with the big boys. Period. End of story. Just end of story. We're that little Class A school out there in, Bumblefoo, taking on the 6A power from South Florida. Coach Bumblefoo is, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Now, just drip, drip, drip. We just wait on whatever decision, whatever letter comes from the AD's office, fake or not. Came fake one last week. Whatever shows support or non-support. I don't care which recruits back out. I don't care who transfers. Show some commitment. Show some actual insight. Get the right guy and see if you can't build it to what it could be and what it's nowhere near being. All right, come back here from Trevor Lawrence, and I will Yeah, I'll offer up a little football fix there. Quick news and notes from around the NFL. You're listening to The Drill. It's coming at you, booming at you live here on a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Look, we got a problem with structure here. When you have problems with yours, Next Gen Roofing. Find out more. Next Gen Roofing.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars fall at Cincinnati 31-27 yesterday. Jacksonville opens a 1.5 favorite over the Houston Texans next Sunday at Everbank Stadium, 43.5 the total. Texans play tonight. They host the Buccaneers at NRG Stadium. Houston laying 2.5 points with a total of 42.5. Second half of the Monday night doubleheader, the Chargers 3.5-point favorites at the Raiders. College football Saturday, Florida an 8.5-point dog at Miami. Florida State laying 44.5 at home with Kent State. North Carolina a 6.5-point dog at UCF. 49.5 the total in Orlando. Cash back for every bet with a GBank signature Visa card. VSIN.com/GBank. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Jacksonville is game time, and just like the Jaguars fight for every yard on the field, Duck Duck Rooter fights for every customer at home. From plumbing repairs to septic pump outs to keeping your AC cool all season long, we've got the winning playbook. Duck Duck Rooter is a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars and delivers championship service every time. When plumbing, septic, or AC problems put you on defense, don't fumble the call. Dial 904-862-6769 or visit duckduckrooter.com. Duck Duck Rooter, when you're stuck, call the Duck.
Join Jim Furyk and other legends of the PGA Tour for the Constellation Furyk and Friends, presented by Circle K. October 3rd through 5th at Timuquana Country Club. Catch the new community concert series on the 17th hole after play, featuring country artists Low Cash and Love and Theft. Public parking is free with complimentary tournament access for military, courtesy of ViStar Credit Union. Get tickets now for the Constellation Furyk and Friends, presented by Circle K, starting at just $25 at Ticketmaster.
Expert Automotive on St. John's Bluff Road has some of the highest Google reviews in Jax for a reason. Expert Auto never sells greed, only what you need. All makes and models are serviced at Expert Automotive. This month, get an alignment inspection for only $19.99. Expert Auto does major engine and transmission repair and simple maintenance. All services done at Expert Auto by our ASC certified training technicians. Call today, 374-3373, and ask about $50 off any service. Expert Automotive. We never sell greed, only what you need.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group, 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Attention men and women, if you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. HairForMe.com.
It's ET here, and did you know that slow speed accidents can still cause serious injuries? Ignoring minor pain today can mean big problems tomorrow. Don't wait. Call my guys at McGowan Spinal Rehabilitation Center, the auto accident experts.
Have you ever dreamed of owning a handcrafted cabin tucked into a 1,000-acre regenerative farm? Well, now you can. This is Frank Frangie for the farm in Okefenokee, just an hour north of Jacksonville in Folkston. With only 250 cabins at full build-out, it's a rare chance to live off-grid, but not alone, in a community grounded in nature, food, and purpose. The amenities include a 2,300-acre hunting lease. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
Hey Jacksonville, Rick Ballou here. Looking for a brand new truck? Right now, Crew Cab Ram trucks start at just $38,900 at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram West Side. And every new retail purchase comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost. From tough Ram trucks to adventure-ready Jeeps, they've got the perfect ride waiting for you. Stop by Commonwealth Avenue or shop online at jackswest.com. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram West Side, proud partner of the Jaguars.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Yeah, I think overall we showed we can, make plays, and just the consistency piece is still lacking at times. I think just playing a full 60 minutes with focus and attention to detail and not shooting ourselves in the foot, that's still showing up. So that's stuff that we have to correct and learn from. I think just continuing to make plays down the stretch, that's what really good teams do. And I think there was times we did that today and big moments, and there's times we didn't. So we'll watch it and learn from it and get better from it.
It's a hard game, and you're playing against good teams, and you're going to make mistakes and all of that. This one hit different, man. Again, we had a great week on a sun-splashed beach. We checked out, got in the limo, and, our partner lifted a leg and, wet barked at us. Ruff. Honeymoon's over. The reality now is 1-1 and returning at home with a game that they could have gotten. They could have gotten by their own play. They could have gotten by better decision-making. They could have gotten by a ref letting the players decide the game rather than stealing our guy Travis Hunter's, glory. Could have been a much different first 2 weeks for Travis Hunter if the quarterback throws it far enough and the ref doesn't throw it. Nonetheless, we're back on a Next-Gen Roofing Monday. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And at Next-Gen Roofing, they go all in for y'all. No shortcuts, no gimmicks. Solid Roofs Company cares about the community. Right now, you can save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. Don't wait till the storm hits. Call Next Gen today. Teamed up with you. That's a win. Fire up the band. We got a football fix. A couple of news and notes from around the league. We can check that 0-2 math today because there's some teams that, will the Chiefs be part of the 11% that make the playoffs after an 0-2 start? Man, I thought we were going to get a revamped Kansas City mindset and attack, and so far the pass game, without those top two receivers especially, is doing nothing. The Eagles beat them. They're 2-0. Chiefs are 0-2. Cowboys had to come back in overtime, beat the Giants yesterday. Russ threw for like 460. Falcons beat Minnesota easy last night, and the decision to let Sam Darnold go may be one they question here for a while in Minnesota because J.J. McCarthy is certainly struggling. Part of what made yesterday so disappointing is we knocked Joe Burrow out of the game without doing anything dirty. It wasn't even a hit that the Jaguars did. It was him pushing off with that off foot, and he's got a toe injury. They now say he needs surgery. Of course, the Jags couldn't take advantage. Broncos had a penalty that gave the Colts a second chance, made a 60-yarder, a 55-yarder, and after a miss, they get a make, and it's the Colts that are 2-0 in the AFC South. Ooh, could be Ben Johnson this morning, right? The Wonder Boy, the dream selection this offseason, off to a rough start in Chicago, blew a 17-6 lead in the opener against the Vikings. And then yesterday, back in Detroit, just got Motor City, man. They hung 52 on Ben Johnson in the main. Fins are 0-2. Mike McDaniel says he's not worried about his job. I'm here to suggest perhaps he should be. Football Fix, you're welcome. Brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers and the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. Kick and arrival and more come your way next. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. When all the games are in the books, it's time to take a closer look. Post-game Monday, dive into Sunday's matchups and break down the key moments, surprising plays, and everything in between. Prepared by Dandy Foods on 1010XL.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Hicken here from my friends at Lockhart Construction and Roofing. They're a longtime Jacksonville business. I've told you about them for years. Shane Lockhart is guy. So from here, taking care of people who live here. His dad started the company way back when. And boy, if you need a new bathroom like I do, you need some remodeling, shoot, you want a new house, give the Lockhart family a call. Their family give your family a better living experience. They also, of course, have been doing roofs forever. GAF, Master Elite Warranty. Yeah, Master Elite Contractors. Nobody does it better. It's Lockhart Construction, Lockhart Roofing. You're going to need a new roof at some point. Give Shane a call. He'll take great care of you. I promise you that. Can't say enough good things about Lockhart Construction and Roofing. Give him a call, 994-3865. He'll call you back. That's 994-3865.
Homeowners, storms don't wait, so why should you? Protect your home and your wallet with Universal Roof and Contracting. Save up to 20% on roof replacements and repairs now through September 30th. Financing is available with payments as low as $115. Call 855-ROOF-HELP for your free inspection. Universal Roof and Contracting, protecting your home, building your trust. License number CCC 057165, CBC 1258484.
UniversalRoof.com. Enjoy the scenic views at Twin Peaks while you sip on half-price wine by the glass, select craft beers, and Jaeger Bomb specials. Into the Night with Rick Ballou is live 6 to 8 this Wednesday at none other than Twin Peaks, Atlantic, and Kernan.
Say goodbye to glasses and contacts with customized vision treatments at Bowden Eye & Associates. Hey, Hicken here. Dr. Bowden and his expert team bring you all the latest options like Evo implantable Caliber lenses, refractive lens exchange, or traditional LASIK. Tailored just for you. Imagine waking up to clear vision. No hassle, no fuss. You ready to see the difference? Call now or visit BowdenEye.com for a free screening. Bowden Eye & Associates, keeping the First Coast focused.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, it's Lauren Brooks. Looking and feeling great isn't just for women. Hello Smooth Med Spa has something for everyone. Laser hair removal, wrinkle smoothing, skincare, and more. With over 400 plus 5-star reviews and over a decade in business, they know their stuff. Book now at hellosmooth.com.
Florida heat hitting like a heavyweight? Time to call in the champ. KO Electric and HVAC. We knock out the heat and power up your comfort. Fast, reliable, and undefeated in home service. KOElectricJacks.com. KOElectricJacks.com.
How do you know that your roof is ready for the next big storm? You don't. That's why you need to call me. I'm Ronnie, the owner of Brandon Roofing. We'll assess your roof and fix those issues before they become storm disasters. Visit BrandonRoofing.com today to schedule your free roofing quote.
License number CCC 1328006.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnick Nugget. I think Billy Napier's time is up. I think Billy's a good man. I think Billy's a good person. But he was selfish and arrogant in his refusal to give up play calling. It's clear he's not good at that. And at the end of the day, that's going to cost him his job. You can be a good guy, but you can't be selfish and arrogant. He should have turned over play calling. It's now just a matter of time. Billy Napier will not finish the season as the Florida Gator coach. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
This is Josh Woolsey with Woolsey Morecambe.
When deciding what lawyer to trust with your car accident or injury case, the most reliable way is reviews and results. You want to be treated well, and you want a great result. Woolsey Morcom's reviews speak for themselves, and I challenge any firm to compare results. We offer the resources of a large law firm and the customer service of a boutique practice. If you want to be treated right and want great results, call Woolsey Morcom at 1-800-WOOLSEY and take the fear out of the fight. Offices, Jacksonville.
We got a schedule shift this year, but Guns N' Hoses is back Saturday, September 20th, 7 o'clock at the UNF Arena. So, no fighting fires, no fighting crime. We're fighting each other. Get your tickets today at GNHJax.com. That's Guns N' Hoses, GNHJax.com.
Hello, this is Father Nicholas Lowe, and I want to talk to you about letting things roll off of your back. So often we can make big deals out of things that are not really big deals. We can allow them to steal the joy of our day. But let me remind you that don't allow anyone or anything to steal the joy of today. Go out today not letting little things steal the big things that God has in store for you.
For more inspiration, log on to stjohnthedivine.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Baker Glass. Jacksonville had the Bengals cornered, but gave it away late.
We don't make the play at the end on offense to close somebody out.
Meanwhile, Florida's offense sputtered in Baton Rouge. LA took it to them, dropping the Gators to 1-2. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 66 degrees at 7:03. Time and Tim brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Son
I've come to talk
feasting.
with you again.
Yeah, you know
because
it.
a vision softly creeping.
You know it.
Seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision.
Dang it!
That was planted in my brain.
So close.
Still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone.
Not again.
Narrow streets of
I can't do this all year, people. I understand we're not going 17-0. I get it. I know that. Can someone tell me how we lost that game? What happened? I mean, Jake Browning was a pumpkin yesterday. He was going to turn into a pumpkin. There's no way he's taking him 90 yards down the field. Don't worry, boys. I told him in the office. We got this one. Should have known it was my Jags. I should have known my Jags.
I'm going to jump on that fridge if this music doesn't stop soon.
Put on that boot. Tie up them laces tight. Look at all of us in that teal and black. Walk right up to us. Men only in this situation, and kick us straight square in the giblets.
Steel-toed.
That's what they do. That's what they do. The faces change, but the franchise lives on. Don't let this happen. Don't let this happen. Damn you, Jaguars.
That was one of the more disappointing ones. That one hit a little different.
You had them.
It's a honeymoon over. It was lost.
You had them.
Every phase of the game had it been
so
better.
Well.
Just one phase had overcome the other's dumbness at times, and it was.
A lot of good stuff and a lot of terrible, stupid stuff.
There's one overriding thing at the end of the day that I hope Liam Cohen takes, aggressive analytics aside. It's funny how they pick and choose their analytics. More on that in a second, but you know, at the end of the day, you're running at 5 yards a pop, and you won't run the football. They could have run for 400 yards yesterday, Dan. They would have never stopped. They could have run it for 400 yards, and time again on 3rd and 1. Not only did we run it, we wouldn't even have a running back in the backfield. Just really sketchy play calling. Not using a timeout at the end of the first half with a minute to go, 3rd and 11, and saving yourself some time to get a field goal, and then getting it to the 37 and just taking a knee with 11 seconds to go. Maybe one more pass, timeout. Try a long field goal. And then, we can argue back and forth. I would always take the 3 and take a 6-point lead, chase the whole mindset of Cincinnati on their last drive.
Yeah, that's not where I go first. I'm much more of a players play the game and what were those guys doing? And there's a lot of bad things I saw. And here, I don't even know where to begin, but I'll tell you where I'll start. I'll start with our Dream Finders Homes poll question because we got over 1,000 votes. It's brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jaguars. Man, those homes are beautiful. You can lock in at great interest rates right now. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for all your Dream Finders home information. You first-time homeowners, I'm telling you, you can get a house, and you can get a beautiful house right now. Because I was the Jags lost to Cincinnati because, and I didn't even put the coaches in, so maybe I should have redone it. But there are 4 choices, and one is the overwhelming winner. Going for it on 4th down, bad officiating, run it more, and receiver drops. Those are the 4. And
well, at the end of the day, you could put receiver, you could put his name in the play. De'Ami Brown lost the game. There's not an easier play ever.
I think Brian Thomas Jr. lost the game.
Well,
I think Brian Thomas Jr. needs to have his checked.
He's got the yips. He's got the yips. He took that shot.
I don't know if there's something going on in that young man's life, but everybody, y'all told me, y'all being my media brethren, no, don't worry. I said, Brian Thomas Jr., I can remember back in August, Brian Thomas Jr. just doesn't look that good. He's never good in camp. Don't worry, Hick. He's a superstar. He is, okay, superstar, huh? Don't worry, he's fine. Okay. When the lights go on, he'll be great. Okay. There were 3 plays yesterday that are disgraceful. And the fact that some of you on Twitter defend him not going. He caused the second interception because he made a, quote, business decision, they tell me.
That was weak.
You guys defend that? Well, Trevor threw a hospital ball. That's a nice term. Hospital ball.
or concussion ball.
You like that one, Ian? Hospital ball.
That's the position.
Your job is to go catch the ball.
And by the way,
it wasn't like this guy. Brian Thomas Jr. is a big dude. He's not going to get blown.
That's ridiculous.
Come on. So there's that one. That one was awful.
Awful.
He gave up on it.
Awful.
Quit on it.
He's got the yips. He's literally dealing. You got to see his psychology. He's afraid of contact right now.
Then the second one in the end zone.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's a perfect throw. Go grab it. He goes small.
Yeah, 2 hands.
He crimps down.
Yeah.
Instead of goes up, he gets big. He gets small.
Does Jamar Chase catch that, Hick?
Oh, my God.
Let me ask you this. Does Parker Washington catch that ball? Does Britton Strange catch it? Yeah, everybody on the roster.
Or at least they try.
Correct. Yeah.
And then the third one, just a blatant drop on 4th down, which, by the way, though, you guys are quick to say, well, we win the game right there if he catches it. I'm not so sure he would have got that first down. He looked a little short.
If he played it aggressively, he would have. That's part of the point. He's cowering
did he play
the whole
aggressive?
Time. Right.
So really awful game by Brian Thomas Jr. Really awful 2 games by Brian Thomas Jr. Brian Thomas Jr. now has 5 catches for 60 yards in 2 games.
19 targets.
Tell me what's going on
19 targets and only 5 catches too now.
He needs, what, is everything okay? Is something going on? Maybe there's something going on in his personal life.
I think he's literally, Hick, I'm not trying to be funny here. I think right now he's got the yips. He's afraid of contact. He took that shot against Pittsburgh in the preseason. Freddie and the boys had him on the pivot a few days later, and he said it was still affecting him. I think he's got... I do. I don't know how you deal with that. That'd be an interesting question. I don't think it's I think it's instinctual what's going on with him right now. And he's just shying away from that. And you can't be Jamar Chase if you're not going to go beat Jamar Chase.
Not close to Jamar
Correct.
Chase. The best receiver in football yesterday had about a 30-yard game the previous Sunday. He said, I'm getting mine today. And he got about $1.60
Stat game.
Yeah. He said, watch out. So... I got a problem with that. I got, listen, I'm not blaming the officials. Okay. But there were 3 plays to me that, and part of it is because we got the dadgum Z game on CBS. So I don't know if we have like 3 cameras and 2 announcers that I've never heard of. And I don't know what's going on, but we can't get a dadgum replay on anything. That first one, man, in the first quarter when Joe Burrow got hit, I'm telling you, man, when I looked at it.
Fumble?
Yeah, but it was in his hands, and it started forward, but when he got hit, his hand turned, and his last thing was his hand pushing the ball backwards, which makes it a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
But again, maybe not. I don't know. But I need some discussion. I need to look at it.
That one didn't bother me as much because I know exactly what we're going to say. It's you can't be a fumble on a deflected ball. And while in slow motion, his hand may have turned that way. They're going to say his arm started. And
I don't care.
Well, I'm just that's what did. I do have a major problem with the pass interference only because the play was. It's not that was it or wasn't it. It's that he played the play perfectly.
Seemed like
exactly how you're supposed to play it. The only way that could ever be interference is if the ball was past the receiver and he was some way stopping him. The ball was underthrown. He knocked it down perfect.
Yeah.
They were playing patty cake. Never in a million years is that pass interference. That
I needed
that.
I needed that from Travis Hunter too. I needed that big play. I need a big play from Travis Hunter.
They stole it from him. They stole his big play.
Well,
they did. He would have won the game.
He would have had a touchdown too.
You know,
but the first interception Trev threw.
First one he threw.
He got hit, but
You got to. I don't know. You got to just get it away. That's a bad pick.
That's on Trevor.
I didn't think it was enough to underthrow it that much.
That's on Trevor.
That to me was the most egregious of his mistakes yesterday. Was that one? The rest are
listen. Unpopular opinion, and I'll say it. I'm the guy who's of us three is definitely the hardest on Trevor Lawrence. I thought he played well enough to win.
More than well enough. Again, and I get the BTJ. That's a bigger thing. But at the end of the day, we paid a guy $10 million to catch a ball high school receivers catch.
Yeah.
It was dropped in high and soft. And
at least he had a good game. At least he caught everything else.
I get it, but you can't. I mean, you just think about this. If the roles were reversed and that same exact play was that open and say the quarterback overthrew it by 2 feet, there would be no excuse.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball is just right there. I don't know what happened.
The great tweeter,
he's been good.
The great tweeter once said, "Hey, look, it's a football. I'm a catch."
Thank you for the tweeter quote again. I love Tweeter. Maybe we should sign Tweeter.
Tweeter was a dog.
It's just a little weird to me that Parker Washington is the leading receiver in the game for us. When we have all these guys, I mean, so I need more from our bigger players. Our other guys played fairly well. And then the Devin Lloyd one, I don't know, man. It didn't, I only saw one angle of the play.
I got a photo here. He's on the ground.
It's an optical illusion.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got to see it. I got to see it. I don't trust photos.
Okay.
I want to see the video. I want to see a camera angle. I want to see if his knee was down. That's all. I just want to see it. I want to see it.
Okay. Well, I'll just show you what it's been sent me. I did not actually go search it.
Sent you. I can make any picture look like somebody's knees down. Trust me on that. Okay. And I'll give you another one, and this is just nitpicking, and I'm not, and I get it. That shin was down. Yeah, the shin was down on the catch, but it was out of damn bounds. The shin was out of bounds.
Nah, that ankle was down.
We got the Marvin Jones karma for that forever. Yeah. I didn't feel like
out of bounds. The shin was down, out of bounds. But anyway, that's not worth arguing over. And but they absolutely should have run it more. And they should have run it on when they had it the second to last series when they had a 1st and goal at the 8. And they should have run the ball and took time off the clock and feel for the game here.
For sure.
It's not all analytics. We got to have some feel too now.
Can I add this to that?
Uh-huh.
This is where I think it's fair to get annoyed, even maybe ask questions.
Uh-huh.
We want to talk about the analytic. Did you see? I saw the analytic for their situation. Throw it all into ChatGPT or whatever analytic machine they use. It's 83% go for it, 78% kick the field goal. Mm-hmm. That's not a big enough difference to affect your decision. So now let's go back to thinking about it. But here's what's annoying. Okay. NFL teams, here's an analytic. When you score 30 or more points, you have a 67% chance of winning. A field goal right there gives you 30. Why not use that analytic?
Yeah.
Let's pick and choose that one to get us to our target picture.
Yeah, that's also fair. I didn't
take the point. If it was 4th and 2 or 1 or something, okay.
Worst thing that happened was LaQuinn Allen getting 9 yards. If he gotten stuffed or gotten 2 or 3 yards, they definitely would have kicked it and they would have wasted some more time.
It would have just changed their mentality on that last drive. It's not so simple as, well, they got a touchdown anyway. Right. It just changes things. Yeah. And how you play it defensively also.
I was disappointed in the defense letting them go down the field too because they got 3 takeaways. We got 3 takeaways again. We got 6
picks already.
I went down the team stats, and from time of possession to turnover margin to number of plays to yards, we outrushed them 139 to 40 something.
Yeah.
So I guess this is why ultimately it falls to me on the coach more than anything. He could have given his guys a real pick-me-up yesterday. It was a game where players didn't execute. I just think there were moments in that game, that into that first half, Dan, I guess I was screaming at the TV like Billy Napier was coaching. There's a minute to go. They're 3rd and 11. Let's call a timeout. So I thought it would be after the field goal, but instead he threw a pick. And instead of getting the ball with a minute, we get it with 25 seconds.
I think you got to, in your head.
That's aggressive, too.
You got to realize that you got a weapon, and you just got to get the ball to the 50.
Yeah.
It's the 50 that matters. Look, the Cowboys did it yesterday at the end of the game because they had to, and they got that same kind of kicker that we got. And he's going to get all the love in the NFC, and he boomed a 64-yarder to send the thing into overtime. But you got to realize that he's a weapon, and at the end of the half, man, you got to use him because you can steal 3 points a lot.
At least try.
Yeah, you can steal 3 points a lot with that kid. So I would agree with that too. So
I would put this in the analytics equation, okay? Never, ever, ever, ever let a half end with you, the ball, past your 35 with more than single digits on the clock and 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
Use the whole, even after not using the timeout to get the ball back with a minute rather than 25 seconds, they got that second play out to the 36. There's still 12, 13, 14 seconds to go. You've got 2 timeouts. Call a timeout. Let's see if we can't hit a ball to the 50 or 45. Call a timeout and try your 65-yard field goal.
Yep.
I didn't understand just sitting on the ball and going, but all right.
Well, we're just warming up. We got a busy day today. A lot of Jag talk. Jags fall to 1-1. The big one's coming up this Sunday. It's a divisional game against the Houston Texans. They got to get right. Houston has a really good defense. We'll get a feel for them tonight and see how they perform when they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But the Colts are 2-0 to start the season as well. They got a gift yesterday from an official. I don't know this leverage. I don't know. I didn't see it, so. But it's a 15-yard penalty.
It didn't look like the traditional leaping off of someone. I thought it was pretty sketchy.
60-yarder or a 45-yarder, and the Colts get one. But Danny Dimes played good football the last 2 weeks.
He hasn't thrown an interception yet.
No, he's played well. So just warming up right here on The Drill.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
The only thing that kept yours truly from not waking up under a bridge with a bottle of Muscatel in his hands was a walk-off home run from Pete Alonso yesterday after a weekend that saw the Mets lose 8 in a row. After a weekend that saw the Gators do what the Gators do with their coach. And after a weekend that saw our beloved Jaguars still have me scratching my head. I had nothing left, and I was going nowhere fast, and I was pretty convinced. Last week I was going to retire. This weekend I was going to turn to drinking, and drinking heavily, and waking up under the bridge with a bottle of Muscatel. However, Alonso hit a home run, so I decided to go to work, got my job done, and I'll try to pick it up from here and see what happens. But come on, Dan's teams, can we do better, please?
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Win or lose, nothing's off limits for us.
Hicken and Prosser on the live Swamp Sessions podcast right after every Gator football game.
We'll bring out insight, analysis, and Gator passion.
Live stream from Voodoo Brewing Company.
The 1010XL social channels.
Driven by Atlantic Infinity.
Hey, Jacksonville, Hicken here. I got a game changer. Look, I've tested the field. Checkmate Coatings is the new go-to for durable jaw-dropping floor coatings. Checkmate Coatings. Know the name. Better play. Better results. You don't believe me? Talk to Brendan. He's the owner of Checkmate Coatings, and he'll take the time to chat it up with you, by the way. You call him and you say, hey, Dan told me to talk to you about this garage floor that I'm going to get coated. I want you to do my garage floor. I want you to do my patio. I want you to do my pool deck. And he will. And he'll tell you why and how he'll make it better. Our true Jacksonville crew keeps prices low with no massive overhead. Gang, slam dunk those floors at checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com. They're Checkmate Coatings. They're your floors missing piece.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
As a contractor, finding reliable subcontractors is key to project success. Prosser here. Guys, that's where Lloyd's Heating and Air shines. Not just your mechanical HVAC experts, but your partner, understanding every facet of construction to keep your project on track. Lloyd's will spot issues early before they cause delays. If you're a contractor with a need for reliability, visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Jax is more than a city, beaches, suburbs, or a destination. We're a community that takes care of each other. I'm former Jaguar Tom McManus. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling is dedicated to serving you with respect and integrity. From estate cleanouts to furniture and appliance removal, we handle it all. Call 506-1256 for your free estimate today. We're here for you. We're veteran-owned and operated. J-Dog, Junk Removal and Hauling.
If fishing is in your DNA, hop in the boat with Captain Kevin. It's the Ring Power Fishing Forecast Show, brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss and Royal Pest Services.
Thursday nights at 6
on 1010XL AM.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
For the first time ever, Beard's Diamonds brings you names like Rolex, Cartier, Van Cleef, and Tiffany. And Hicken Here. It's happening this week, Thursday through Sunday, a 4-day premium estate jewelry event. Have you heard about it? Spectacular buying opportunity. Ready to own the Rolex of your dreams? Beard's buyers have scoured the country, handpicking high-quality pre-owned Rolex watches. All the hard-to-find models. Submariners, Datejust, Sky Dwellers, Yacht Masters. Over 100 pristine Rolex timepieces to choose from. Plus, showcases filled with Tiffany rings, Cartier necklaces, Van Cleef pendants, exquisite rare gemstone pieces. It's the finest estate jewelry in the world. And for this special event, Beards is selling loose diamonds at unheard of prices. 1 all the way to 10 carats. Dazzling rare diamonds marked down to rock bottom. So many amazing prices of jewelry all in one place. Killer prices. Don't miss this unprecedented event. The finest names Thursday through Sunday. Beards Diamonds, your local jeweler for more than 4 decades at the St. John's Town Center.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations. Julington Creek, Jack's Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine. And over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Yeah, we got sports concept congratulations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, like hand out a prize pack. He says it's razzle dazzle. What you got today?
I got a $30 gift card to Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles. Showtime is the place in town for sports memorabilia. Stop by Showtime. They're open 7 days a week, and they're located off of Phillips Highway on the intersection of Phillips and Shad Road.
You know, you athletes, former athletes,
Y'all love to play the, hey, play the game. You never played the game card. But some of you are dumb as fence posts.
Oh, no.
And I'll throw out RG3 too. RG3, I get what RG3 does. He's just after clicks. I get it now. RG3 takes whatever story he can find, jumps on it immediately to get people looking at his stuff, clicking on him, I guess. He's one of those young social media dudes, man. But dadgum RG3. So yesterday in the fourth quarter, and they both talked about it after the game.
We got the last crew from CBS too, didn't we?
Yeah. Liam Cohen is an intense dude, and he's not afraid to show his emotions. Trevor's an even keel guy. Trevor's like this, and it's probably best as a quarterback to be this way.
Cohen kind of said it after the game too.
Yeah. So there's a throw that he misses De'Ami Brown or through. I don't know. I couldn't tell because again, we never get replays on these games when you're on the Z game of the week. But Cohen's ticked and he's screaming from the sideline. Play. And Trevor gave him the hand wave. Shut up.
Right. I'm in the middle of the game here.
I got it. Anyway. Then RG3 goes to me, quarterback-coach relationship is the most important. This thing needs to be fixed immediately. There's a problem.
That's too much.
Both of them talked about it after the game.
That's how they're going to be.
Both appreciate the other.
Yeah.
They're just starting out. Look, I'll say this.
Sometimes it's the quarterback who's all over the place and the coach has to. And in this case, it looks like, and we hadn't seen this because there's been no adversity, but Cohen's going to be kind of a hot rocket dude.
Yes, and that's fine. I like that.
Me too. I do too.
I like that. I'll say this too. Say what you want about, but watching the game, much more competitive, much better offense than what we had last year.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We can run the ball.
Should have run more.
That pitch to ETN that went for like 30 early? Did you see that big old center out there hauling ass? Leading them? Yeah, it was terrific. Yeah. Hainsey's out there looking for people down the sideline. It was very good.
Parker Washington out here making plays.
These guys block. This team, his ground game is good. His ground game is effective. And you can see it in Tootin with the little sidestep, that little shift he's got.
He was out of there, yeah.
He's got that little, Freddie had it. But Freddie was just 230 pounds. So it was amazing. But, he hits the hole, he'll stop, and then he'll jump cut to the left or jump cut to the right and find the little angle and go. And, by the way, the other thing is when he's just powering up, he gets hit, he falls forward for 2 or 3 yards. You know what I mean? I haven't seen Tootin get stoned yet.
And that boy protect that ball.
That's so far so good.
I'm telling you, I'm going to stick to my prediction last week, and I like the early returns. Dude's going to have a 60-yard touchdown this year at some point.
Well,
he's got that kind of.
I hope he does. I hope ETN does. I hope LaQuinn Allen. LaQuinn Allen's a good player,
too. That's why they did what they did. That's why they got 2 draft picks for a player they don't need. Should have run the ball yesterday. And beyond just not running it 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, running football play calls with no running back on the field to even give that threat to the defense didn't make sense to me yesterday.
Yeah. But anyway, overall, my point was the offense is night and day better than it was watching it. And again, shout out O-line. That's 2 weeks in a row, boys. You guys got to give these guys credit, man. Where are y'all? Y'all kill the O-line every single week. And Trevor will never have a chance against O-line. He had a pocket yesterday that you couldn't paint better. That first drive, man, 18 yards down the field. Just sitting in that pocket all day long, man. 1 sack yesterday, 1 sack this year, and the sack was on the second to last play of the game. Hendrickson finally got Walker Little. It's going to happen. But
he was eating them up all game.
Yeah, well, to a point. I don't know. I mean, he had time, bro. And he had time. They chipped on him some. I mean,
I will say this. In there's a lot of quarterbacks around the league you can say this for, but to the point of time, when he had those extra time bouncing that pocket twice, we had a lot of nice 15, 20-yard plays downfield where guys were able to get open in big pockets.
His worst play was he pulled a block and ran about 2 yards past the line. And I don't know.
I don't know if he saw the first down marker and thought that was the line.
What are we doing there, my man?
He was 3 yards past.
Yeah, he was almost
if you've
as close
ever
to
played any quarterback in your life, you always have an innate feel where the line of scrimmage is, no matter what. It's just and if you played a long time, you definitely know where the line of scrimmage. I don't know what that was. Then he heaved it down the field. Is that the one that Travis Hunter almost caught the ricochet on?
That was the play before.
There's one where the ball got tipped, and it was right in his Travis Hunter's hands. Catch the ball, son!
That was the one at the end of the first half, the first play they took before they just ran out the clock.
Catch the ball, son!
I noticed the big three on the D-line yesterday. I saw them in the game.
Yes.
The big Armstead, Walker, and Allen.
Yes. And you know what else? They didn't. Now, the Bengals have struggled 2 weeks, but our interior defensive line was much better this week than it was a week ago. They didn't run it up the middle much. There wasn't much there. Boys did a nice job up front, too. So
they should, in hindsight,
should have won the game.
They should have run
I don't know
it
what to tell you. They should have won the damn game.
Yeah,
they didn't.
Yeah.
It's just disappointing. So, anyway, we'll talk about the rest of the National Football League. We had a lot to do today. It's a busy Monday.
Got Freddie, in an hour, E?
8:30.
8:30.
I looked up yesterday one other sports concept and rationalization. I looked up yesterday. I had no idea. Last night, Scotty Scheffler won another tour event.
Yeah. He's storming back. Would have been a pretty good bet, 2.5 to 1, wouldn't he?
I had no idea, man. None. I said, I looked at it. I said, Scotty Scheffler won? I said, he shot first round 70, went 19 under par. That's Scotty.
Yeah.
Now, Ben Griffin missed a putt that I guess I saw the highlight that he should have made that would have tied it. But the real moment of golf this weekend came on the ladies tour. The number one player in the world, her last name is like Titty Cool.
Hey, now.
That's her name, man. Titty Cool.
She's the number one player in LPGA.
Number one player in the world, the women.
I've never heard of her.
It's like A Titty Cool. Look it up.
No.
I ain't lying.
Yeah. If you're lying, you're dying.
She 4-putted the 18th green.
No bueno.
And my girl, Charlie Hull.
Charlie won?
Birdied 18.
She wins the Virginia Slims Open? Charlie
fired
does
up,
this, by
fired,
the way.
ripped a dart.
Yeah. Charlie doesn't smoke Virginia Slims.
Shout
either,
out to Charlie.
Charlie's Pall Mall.
I think Charlie quit. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I would,
She's trying to.
Sure.
But you leave Charlie alone.
She's blowing big nicotine gum bubbles if she did.
Charlie Hull, baby.
Charlie lives on the wild side now.
That a girl, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Hull, your winner, but Titicool lost.
Yeah.
4-putt on the 18th green. Look it up. I ain't lying.
And no telling what pops up if I type in.
I'm gonna look up, and the young lady's name is gonna be like, Tia Cole.
Hey, don't tell her.
Right?
Hey, don't tell her what's
don't
gonna
tell her
pop
what
up.
it is. Yeah. ET gonna have
641-1010-E.
Forget ET. You're gonna need IT when you're done in it. All right.
I got a $30 gift card to Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles. Showtime is the best place in town for sports memorabilia.
Type it in.
And they're lolocated on the corner of Phillips and Shad Road. Holla at your boy. 904-641-1010.
The 0-2 math isn't good for some. Let's jump into that now that week 2 is almost complete, not entirely. And we'll continue on a Next Gen Roofing Monday next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Sun's out, savings out. That's what the summer is all about. Hurry to Kia on Atlantic this month to maximize your fun in the sun. Make no payments for 90 days and drive new Kia starting under $20K. Plus, it's easy to shop for new Kias when you know we have financing rates starting at 0. Take advantage of the sunniest time of year and drive away with the sunshine savings from here. Online at KiaOnAtlantic.com. Kia on Atlantic, your Kia Coastal Connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
Tired of high energy bills? Replace those inefficient windows and patio doors now with the big BOGO event. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. This offer expires September 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Guys, want a golf course fairway quality lawn? TopDressing.com just landed in Jacksonville with the golf course secret for St. Augustine grass homeowners. A patented process that aerates and turns your turf into a fairway stunner. Serious golf course technology, but in your yard. Less water, tighter cuts, total neighborhood domination. No one else scores a perfect 10 lawn. Hit TopDressing.com now. You will own the block. Top dress your yard like the pros with TopDressing.com.
Morgan Conley Roofing isn't just repairing roofs. He's building a legacy for generations to come. Born here, built here, staying here. MorganConleyRoofing.org. License number CCC 1333544.
Hey, is your backyard ready for the big leagues? Serving Northeast Florida since 1977, and that means something. Surfside Pools has a home field advantage. Family-owned and operated, offering weekly pool service. Check. Another great week for the Hickens, by the way. Equipment repairs, commercial maintenance, remodels, new pool construction. Yeah, Surfside's putting in one right down the street from me. Let Surfside Pools make your backyard dreams a reality. Gang, you ready to float happy? Visit surfsidepools.net, surfsidepools.net, or call them 246-2666. That's 246-2666. There's Surfside Pools and Spas. Gang, they're your hometown MVP.
Introducing the Jag Stack at Firehouse Subs. So bold, it's named after the home team. Stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, roast beef, provolone, fresh veggies, and the new Duval drizzle sauce. For a limited time at your local Firehouse Subs, there's only one hottest sub in Duval.
It's the start of our favorite season in Jacksonville, football season. Let's get hyped and let's get the home in tip-top shape and let's get that house zero-resified. Carpets, tile, rugs, upholstery, hardwood, they'll take care of you. Call the folks at Zero Res right now, 287-5727. Ask for the 1010XL special. Get your 3 rooms of carpet cleaned at $139 plus a 4th room free. Zero Res. Spell it forwards or backwards. It spells the same. Zero Res.
Zero Res. Jacksonville, you voted, and Baker Glass came out on top. The Bold City Best Awards are all about locals choosing their favorites, and you picked them for Best Auto Glass and Best Glass and Mirror Service.
I'm back with Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Hey, gang, I don't know about you, but does a Sunday game day involve the obsession of the best dips you can find? Well, Daisy French Onion Dip is where you should be turning. If you love eating dip with chips, wings, veggies, all while watching those big games, you'll love the new Daisy French Onion Dip and a Daisy Ranch Dip as well. Game changers, delicious homemade dips made with real herbs and spices, other ingredients you'd find in your own kitchen, but you don't have to make it. All you got to do is look for Daisy. You got to try the dip of deliciousness. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip at a grocery store near you.
San Jose Collision in Mandarin is proud to be an I-CAR Gold Class collision repair facility. That means they meet the industry's highest training standards. Experience the difference at San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
What's happening, folks? It's your main man, ET here. And if you've ever been injured in an accident, visit my buddy Dr. McGowan at McGowan Spinal Rehabilitation Center. You have 14 days to see a doctor and protect your insurance benefits, even if you're at fault. And no matter what you hear, you have the right to choose your own doctor. And I recommend the team at McGowan Spinal Rehabilitation. They're auto experts, and they will guide you every step of the way to ensure the care that you need. Your recovery starts with McGowan Spinal Rehabilitation.
It's football season, and Duck Duck Rooter is proud to be on your home team. As a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, we tackle plumbing, septic, and air conditioning problems with championship-level service. Keep an eye out for our custom Jaguar wrap plumbing vans rolling around town. They're hard to miss and always ready for the next play at your home or business. With thousands of 5-star Google reviews and the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, trust Duck Duck Rooter to keep you in the game. Call 904-862-6769 or visit duckduckrooter.com. Duck Duck Rooter, when you're stuck, call the Duck.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Trevor drops, looking, screens it out to the left side. That's two, made a man miss, got it to the 5-yard line, into the end zone, touchdown! Bayshore Toot made a terrific move after catching it, and then exploded into the end zone, and Jacksonville has retaken the lead.
I'm not in the mood for that.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. It's that one stings again. It's like a honeymoon is over moment, right? You know, the makeup's off.
I mean, you're not going to win every game. You know, I get it.
Could have had that one.
But that was in our back pocket, man. We had it.
Yeah, I can point to 4 or 5, different things, and we can all land on different overall.
That's amazing. You could go to, I was talking to my Drew about the game yesterday, and man, it's like there were 8 things. If this just one thing happens, we win.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work like that usually.
I think, though, that this is why, in this particular case, and yeah, maybe it's a tough judge, I think that you put this one, at the very least, you lost this opportunity. Liam Cohen could have given his guys a big pick-me-up. They didn't play good football. You could have had a heck of a win and teaching moment yesterday with some calls made differently. And I won't get into the nuances of some that I disagreed with, but I'll say 2 overall. 1 overall, you didn't run the ball enough. We could have run for 400 yards yesterday. They didn't run the ball enough. They didn't show running back in the formations enough for my liking. You gotta take the points and go up 6 and change the complete mentality and the pressure of them having to get a touchdown and not just a field goal.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as, well, they scored a touchdown anyway.
Yeah.
And so even with the drops and the receiver who suddenly got the yips and a mistake by Trevor here and a defense there, it's still all that. They could have pulled it out, I think, if some coaching decisions had been different.
I guess what frustrates me about that take, and I'm okay with it, I don't disagree with it. I think they should have run the ball more, and I would have kicked the field goal too, so I agree with it. But I think what frustrates me is it's a head coach versus 22 guys out on the field, 11 at a time. Can anyone step up and make a damn play?
Not if you don't give me the chance. If you only
they had plenty of chances.
They ran running backs
catch a ball.
They ran
make a tackle.
They ran running backs 25 times for 135 yards. Yeah. I promise you, in the rehash today, as they go through it, they're going to realize they blew that.
Yeah.
Too many possessions that we're throwing what would amount to a run play.
Yeah.
A flare pass why? Run the ball. We're knocking them off the ball all day.
I saw scored. I had a chance at if De'Ami Brown catches it. I got 4 touchdown passes from Trevor Lawrence.
For sure. I get it.
And 2 of them were basically, listen, you also got to figure this in when you say run the ball more. Those screens are basically runs. Those are
and they were effective
glorified
too.
runs.
On stop.
Okay, but then you got to add those into the figure. So
they each had 2. They each touched the ball. I mean, Tootin touched it like 7 times for 70 yards.
I don't have the numbers in front of me.
I do. I have them in front of me. They each caught 2 screen passes. Etienne for 18 and Tootin.
You tell me Tootin had 5 carries and 2 catches?
Or something to that effect. That's right. I'll give you the exact.
You got the numbers in front of you.
I'll give you the exact numbers. Yeah,
I just want to know.
He had 8 carries and he had 2 catches.
Not 5. That's 10.
10 for
10 touches.
10 touches.
That's a backup running back. 10 touches
for 72 yards.
Yeah, good for him.
And Travis Etienne had 16 touches for 89 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, we threw it.
How many carries did Etienne have?
Yeah, 14. Okay. We ran it 22 and we threw it 42.
And LaQuinn Allen had what?
2 for 13.
2. Okay, so that's now up to 28 touches.
Hold on. We got 24 carries, Hick, for 130 yards.
I got 28 touches. What about targets? Did they have, were they targeted and missed or no?
They had 2.
Does it say targets in the receptions category? My point is this. Again, I agree.
And had 3.
But you're acting like we only ran it 12 times.
Hick, they did. The running backs ran. We did. We ran it 22. We threw it 42. I am talking about it like that because that's the breakdown. And we averaged as much per run as we did per pass attempt. On the road, and run it on them. Make them stop. It's like the Falcons did last night to the Vikings. They never stopped running it. They throw if they had to do something. They just kept getting Bijan, kept giving Algier. They warmed down and won the game. I feel like we could have done that yesterday. Look, they didn't. It's not the end of the world. I'm not saying he's idiotic for not doing that. I think it was a flaw in the game plan to not run it more, or at least on some of the 3rd and short. We don't even have one of those guys in the backfield.
No, we scored 27 points.
I get it.
Enough.
Sure, and dropped an easy touchdown.
And by the way, interestingly enough, you say run the ball. We came out throwing, and we went right down the field and scored a touchdown. We threw just about every time on that first drive. It was throw. It was 18, 13 is Strange, and touchdown to De'Ami. I mean, it was so. But like I said, I don't disagree. It is what it is.
Yeah, up 7 in the 4th and with the ball and having a rushing attack that's literally getting 5 or 6 every time you hand it to them. I would have rather it been a priority. So there were possessions where we threw it 3 straight times.
Yeah.
We don't run it at all. That, to me, in the game flow of that game, didn't make as much sense.
Still scratching my head. I'll just be scratching my head.
Yeah, it's just one you could. And again, I am not overlooking the player failures.
Here's the final annoyance of that game.
Okay.
You lost to Jake Browning again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dadgum, man. Yeah. Come on.
You knocked Burrow out.
You got the backup guy in there.
Yeah.
He threw 3 picks.
Yeah. Should have won the game.
Win the game.
Yeah, win the game. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Really blown opportunity.
You lost to Jake Browning again. He had no week to. He didn't. You know how many snaps Jake Browning took? 2 in the walkthroughs, I'm sure. He doesn't do a backup quarterback. I mean, hey, Jake, we need you. Oh, God. What quarter is it? I got to play this whole game? Holy cow.
Yeah, somewhat inexcusable.
I mean, come on, man.
I'm going to read you guys a stat line here real quick. I found it.
Jake Browning. I
thought this stat line yesterday was...
Jake Browning played the Jags every week. They'd have a Lombardi trophy up there.
Who am I? Yesterday, 26 of 39, 279, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Quarterback rating 113.1.
Mac Jones.
Matt Jones got busy like that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, who am I? 2 catches, 15 yards, and a touchdown. I'm Luke Farrell. From Mac Jones. I was having flashbacks to late December when we're losing games 23-6, and here are these 2 jokers out in San Francisco doing...
This does add to the discussion, and has been said before, and I've heard Dan Orlovsky say it. If Mac Jones played in San Francisco, he'd be Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Well, for one Sunday he was. Now, I don't know that. I don't think he can be.
Yeah.
I don't think he can.
And that was also...
But he had a nice game, and it was also against the Saints.
And it was also pre-coaching change here, so that opinion could have been more directed toward the previous staff, no?
Yeah. It's more of a compliment to Shanahan.
Correct. Yeah. And to a lot of
and remember the Niners.
As McVay would be a compliment to Stafford. He didn't win until he went there.
Remember, it would have been in an alternate universe. The Niners were close to going with Mac at 3 and not Trey Lance.
Right.
They decided that at the end they wanted Trey Lance. They blew it. They got lucky with Brock Purdy. They turned him into Mac or Mac into him or whatever. But anyway, Mac's out there now. Congrats to him. He had a very nice game, and it was a good win for the Niners. And we may see Mac in 2 weeks. And we can't lose to Jake Browning and Mac Jones and,
Oh, man. Well, we already lost to 1, so we can.
Yeah.
We shouldn't.
When C.J. Stroud gets hurt tonight, whoever the Houston backup is, I think it's Matt Schaub still.
Yeah, I got a big...
Maybe David Carr or Derek Carr. I don't know which Carr.
And you can find 1,000 different ways the Jaguars did it to themselves enough. But, man, I really thought that, Travis Hunter had some aura stolen yesterday. He makes the game-winning play on 4th and 5 in a very ticky-tack. I mean, I thought Portnoy, granted, had money on it, but Dave Portnoy of Barstool, he did a rant. He's exactly right. It's exactly how you teach it.
Yeah, but I don't like hey, El Presidente has our back. No, he doesn't.
No.
He wants the money.
But it's just it's a take that I don't think that was a strict money take.
Yeah.
That was just, I don't want to hear it again, but thank you, though. It was a ticky-tack call, man. He knocked the ball down. It was underthrown. He knocked it down. It was never interference. It was a weak call by the refs, and I'm sure that one will go in the time capsule up to the league office from here in Jacksonville. All right, we have got more content than we do airtime. Let's take a quick time out. It is a Monday brought to you by Next Gen Roofing. Trust them for any and all roofing needs that you have. Listen, game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust, and that team is Next Gen Roofing.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Childhood cancer does not discriminate, and 43 children are diagnosed every day in the United States. This is Tom Coughlin, and the J Fund needs your help year-round. Find out how you can help the J Fund by visiting tcjfund.org.
This is Jennifer Marion at Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville, and now's the time to drive away in luxury.
That's right, Jennifer. The $7,500 tax credit ends this month. It's your last month to take advantage of this incredible opportunity.
At Randy Marion Cadillac, drive the all-new electric Optique, Lyric, and Vistique. They are all in stock and ready to drive today.
See all of our inventory at Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville.com or visit us on Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville.
And don't forget, tell them Jennifer sent you.
Yo, it's your main man, E to the T here with a quick message from Twin Peaks. Did you know that Thursday, September 18th is National Cheeseburger Day? Let's celebrate with a seasoned smash and seared to-order cheeseburger, topped with your choice of cheese, and pair it with a 22-ounce Coors Light or Miller Lite all day long. Not in a drinking mood? Grab a cheeseburger and pair it with a tea or a soda. Say hello to one of our favorite holidays at Twin Peaks on Atlantic and Kernan. Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic views. Come on, somebody.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney. I'm not. But listen, it's time to do that will. Get it done. Get it out of the way. Take care of it. Why? You work hard for your money, man. You should be able to decide where your money goes if something should happen to you. Planning also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes. And Matt Hinson's your guy. He's been doing it for a long time. He knows how to do it. He's going to help you with your decisions. He'll provide you information needed. So choices are easy. It's the Hinson Law Firm. You got questions, reach out to Maddie, 527-1700, 904-527-1700. The offices are in Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
Listening that fits your schedule perfectly.
Absolutely brilliant.
Go on demand.
Ad-free shows after the live show's end.
How about that? Channeled by
Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning. Search where you find podcasts.
September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, so here's a reminder to get screened. Ackerman Urology has 4 convenient locations to help you put your prostate health first. Guys, don't put this one off. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. Call 904-722-1111.
Instant Keys saves the day if you've lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call Instant Keys, 722-1111.
Florida heat hitting like a heavyweight? Time to call in the champ. KO Electric and HVAC. We knock out the heat and power up your comfort. Fast, reliable, and undefeated in home service. KOElectricJacks.com. KOElectricJacks.com.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
If you're ready to transform your yard with a fence that stands out, elevate your curb appeal with Superior Fence and Rail. Superior takes pride in offering first-class service, friendly installers, and unmatched fence products. Mention this ad and get $250 off your next project. It's time to get off the fence and call today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. Hello, darkness, smile friend. It's not good to see you again. Don't like you. I don't want you around. You annoy me. It's frustrating. Very frustrating.
More than beyond frustrating. It's beyond frustrating. It's a frustrating weekend, and I've determined that next Saturday I'm going to do chores. The next Sunday I'm going to go to church and let football be the sidebar to my life. I'm investing way too much into the silly sport of pigskin and getting no tangible results, and it doesn't matter which way I'm looking. I guess Georgia Tech threw my family a bone. It was nice to see Holmes and my brother get a win there. I was down there for that
quarterback
game.
Is a go-getter.
Yeah, but
I like him.
That Gator team is an embarrassment to humanity, and
it's funny.
Jaguars let it get away yesterday.
It's funny, and I'm probably wrong on this and maybe short-sighted, and I've heard Brent Key's name kicked about as a possible replacement for Billy Napier, because that's where we are.
I don't think he'd leave. I'm not sure he'd leave.
Well, I think he's making I don't know what's his salary. I don't know. I might have heard $2.8 million. Yeah. If it is
he a big enough boy though?
Well, here's the thing. He's a heck of a coach, man. But I don't think he's a good fit at Florida because he's a good Billy Napier. And what I mean by that is doesn't have any personality. Yeah, and they
he's a Tech grad too.
I know
he is
charming
there,
but they compete their butts off, but they're always the underdog. That's not Florida, man. Florida needs Florida swag. They got to have the guy. They got to have a Herbs or a Spurrier.
Yeah, a big boy.
That's who they are to be successful, man. Even if they become a big boy while they're there, that's fine. But they got to have that guy who everybody hates, who throws their middle finger up and he looks back and throws his middle finger right back at you. He'll hang a touchdown on you late because you ticked him off. That's a coach Florida needs. That's who it has to be.
You need a coach who has the personality and the wherewithal that even if he has a hot shot quarterback, he's the boss.
Yeah.
And if the guy throws 4 picks on the road, you sit him for at least a series.
Yeah.
Steve Spurrier would.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer would. You sit a guy who's failing miserably. You don't keep throwing him out there. Billy is terrible, dude.
Well,
every week it's worse than the week before. He's just awful.
Keep your chin up. You have number 4 Miami, number 8 Texas, number 8 Texas A&M. In fact, the overall opponent's record of the rest of your teams that you play right now early in the season is 22-3. Good luck.
Man, there's no luck in help them. They're going to go 4 wins, which is exactly what Billy. Here's the thing. I said this the other night on the You Could Barely Hear podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's this. This is his good team.
I saw this too on the. I saw this stat, and this stat really sums it up. There's a lot that sum it up. But Billy Napier's offense and the way he runs it and the way he does it is based on staying ahead of the chains, right? Which means you got to convert a lot of 3rd and shorts. UF's 3rd down conversion rate the last 3 years. In 23, it was 100. In 24, it was 87. This year, it's 93. They're terrible at it.
Yeah.
They're terrible at everything they do. Now, we said this last week. I don't know. I don't think DJ Lagway is going to be able to bail him out this year. Obviously, I'll just say this about the DJ Lagway situation, which is beyond frustrating to me. The reason why it's so dadgum frustrating is because of you guys down there aren't doing anybody. In fact, you're doing everybody a disservice by not being open and honest about what the hell's going on. About what, did he hurt his shoulder? Is his shoulder hurt? Why didn't he get it fixed? And all this stuff. So all we're left to do is speculate. And so now we're into this, and Billy's like, oh, listen, I think we all know where we're at. He's only had 4 weeks of practice. Really? We don't do mental reps 4 weeks, and that's what you put out there? It's not good enough, bro. It's not good enough. So,
I don't care who the quarterback is. If you have 3 or 4 interceptions in a game that you could very easily be winning, but again, this is Billy also won't give it to his best player enough. He's just terrible.
He's terrible.
But you got to bench. You got to bench him for at least a week. Tramel, I don't care if he's a high school sophomore. Get somebody else in there.
No, and again, it's
for a series, if nothing else.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah, he had to shake it up on Saturday. He didn't, because here are some other glaring numbers. Florida has given up. Yep. They've played 3 games. Mm-hmm. They've given up 2 touchdowns, and they're 1-2.
That's crazy.
It's impossible. They've given up 2 touchdowns, and they've lost 2 of their 3 games.
I got one. I got another one for you, E.T. Florida has had more touchdowns. The Florida offense has had more touchdowns called back by penalty the last 2 weeks than they've scored.
Yeah, that's wild.
Think about that.
3-2.
This is bad news, Billy, dude. This is a coach. That's when you get all of these added together, man. There's just no way around it. He is in so far over his head. God bless him for stealing from the University of Florida for 4 years.
Yeah,
he put in the work. It's a no-show job, though. His deal's as good as Kawhi's with that Clipper. The job. This guy just shows up, talks his stuff, and loses
so one of the guys I like tried to kind of look into Lagway a little bit, and people forget this because, and I think you've said this too. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you're like, I wasn't all the way sold. But listen, he went in as a true freshman last year. He beat Nussmeier. He beat Dart. He led the nation in efficiency for freshman quarterbacks. He led the SEC in average depth of target. He led the SEC in big-time throws per attempt. Very talented kid. Now, from an X's and O's standpoint, they're telling me no one plays single high against him since LSU did last year. Most defenses are playing 2 under 3 deep, and all of them disguise blitzes on 3rd down. And DJ hasn't adjusted yet because he didn't practice 11 on 11 from Georgia last season until late August. So he didn't practice 11 on 11. But again, you're doing a disservice to the kid, or the kid's doing a disservice by keeping this all hush-hush under wraps, or not coming out and saying, here's what happened. We knew his shoulder was a little bit wonky during the season, or we discussed, or because we'll never know. Did the Florida doctors say, well, we really need him, so let's not get it fixed? Did he want to get what? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So
I don't like this over, and it could be wrong. I don't.
But don't sit there. They all get. A lot of them will. A lot of the Googans, the fans will get. You guys awarded him. Yeah, because he was unbelievable last year as a true freshman. Well, he threw 9 picks. Okay, he was a true freshman, and he's beaten good teams, and he doesn't get beat it was all right there. But he does not look the same, and he has not looked the same since week 1, and we've talked about this. I've been saying this since the Long Island game. He doesn't look right. He can't run. I don't know if he ever could run. We'll never know that.
If you're going to turn over the decision-making and the plan as a head coach to any player, he better be Joe Burrow good. Yeah. They've let DJ Lagway come and go as he pleases. You don't want to practice here? Okay, there. You want to go see this coach? Go see him. You want to do that? Want to have surgery? Don't want to have surgery?
Yeah,
don't want to practice? Okay, whatever. No, it doesn't work. You're not that good, especially if you're banged up. That quarterback play Saturday night at LSU was as bad as running Kyle Morris out there, Dan.
Back to 20-21 now as a starter for Napier. It's more. In fact, let me just get this in and we'll move on. We got to take a break. But I did ask this question. I had a bonus Dream Finders question, Pros. I threw it out there because, well, I wanted to. And let me find it real quick here. Stand by, please. Bonus Dream Finders Homes poll question, also brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Gators. Billy Napier's status at UF. Not if, but when. Not if, but when.
Yes, in. Okay, yeah. Next question.
Won't make it the season. 8-4, 9-3 saves him.
That's 0.
Or you laugh at choice number 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I thought was a good answer.
I don't know what is more obvious.
The bottom line
laughing. He's gone.
The bottom line is only 8%. Picked 8-4, 9-3 saves him. Not if, but when 49%. Won't make it through and this is 600 votes. Won't make it the season 18%. Laughter at choice 3, 25%. So Billy's cooked, and we all know.
Everyone knows it, and the program will. I would rather just let it be known that he's cooked. Let the recruiting class fall completely apart. Let everyone.
You got to start over.
That wants to desert the program go ahead and leave, include whoever.
Yeah.
And start with a guy who's a program builder with the transfer portal and a renewed booster. Base. You can do it in a year or 2, not 5 years. Stop bringing guys in and excusing 6-6 and 7-5 for longer than a year.
They have done a disservice to that defense and the effort that those fellas have given so far this year. We'll take a break. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He's not a senior citizen. He's Jacksonville's senior writer, John Osher. And knows your favorite football team. Wednesdays from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Served up by Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Hey, Jacksonville. It's Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for the Jaguars and proud member of Jacksonville's newest orthopedic dream team. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we brought together 10 board-certified fellowship-trained surgeons, each one a specialist in their field, all working together to deliver smarter, faster care with better results. From sports injuries to joint replacements, we've got the right player for every position. Visit osjax.com and meet your team. That's osjax.com.
Certainly facing interesting economic times. For me, it's comforting to know my money's in great hands with my guys at ITB Partners. Jacksonville folks taking care of my Jacksonville money. Why do I use ITB Partners? Let me count the ways, but experience, expertise, knowledge, those are a few reasons why. If things aren't going well, I call. They sit and talk to me in layman's terms. They don't avoid the phone calls, I can call Chris Bryan, I can call Jeff Hartman, I call Reagan Wright, I call Dan Abel right now. Dan, how's it going? I'll call Janice Cobb, I'll call Reed Wingate. They've worked with friends and family, and my money grows. I love watching my money grow. Man, I'm going to retire way sooner than I thought because of ITB Partners. Get in the game, man. It's a great time to get started. Get started now and let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Chris at ITBPartners.com or call them 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITB Partners. My financial partners for life.
Homeowners, storms don't wait, so why should you? Protect your home and your wallet with Universal Roof and Contracting. Save up to 20% on roof replacements and repairs now through September 30th. Financing is available with payments as low as $115. Call 855-ROOF-HELP for your free inspection. Universal Roof and Contracting, protecting your home, building your trust. License number CCC 057165, CBC 1258484.
Universal Roof
honeymoon.com. The boys are back in the kitchen.
Don't start the barbecue without me.
Joe, Matt, and Leon give you plenty to chew on during lunchtime. Freshly baked bread from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios.
Thank you for lunch, boys.
Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
Hacker here, and this past week during the 5th quarter, I had a listener come up to me and say that my story about Awaken 180 weight loss, my journey with Awaken 180 weight loss, had inspired them, and they made the call to Awaken 180 weight loss. They were beginning the program that they hoped would change their life much as it has changed mine. Awaken 180 weight loss has changed my life for the positive, and I love that I can tell people about Awaken 180 if you need to lose weight like I certainly needed to, and if my story inspires you to make the call, it'll be the best call you will ever make. It's the best weight loss program I've ever been on. The coaching you get, the guidance you get is absolutely spectacular. Take it from somebody that lost over 100 pounds on Awaken 180 weight loss. If it's time for you to regain control of your life, go to awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800. Guys, if I can do it, you can do it. Awaken 180 weight loss.
Pickett here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
Mike Dempsey for Apex Roofing and Contracting of Jacksonville Beach. If your roof's got any damage, if it leaks, if it's just old and ugly, call my friends at Apex Roofing. But Mike, roofs are so expensive. It's true, quality roofing is not cheap, but Apex Roofing has up to 100% financing available, so you don't have to compromise quality for budget. Apex Roofing, no shortcuts, no stress, just quality work with financing available. Reach for the peak with Apex Roofing and Contracting in Jacksonville Beach. ApexRoofingFL.com.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
As a contractor, finding reliable subcontractors is key to project success. Prosser here. Guys, that's where Lloyd's Heating and Air shines. Not just your mechanical HVAC experts, but your partner, understanding every facet of construction to keep your project on track. Lloyd's will spot issues early before they cause delays. If you're a contractor with a need for reliability, visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
This is Josh Woolsey with Woolsey Morecambe. When deciding what lawyer to trust with your car accident or injury case, the most reliable way is reviews and results. You want to be treated well, and you want a great result. Woolsey Morecambe's reviews speak for themselves, and I challenge any firm to compare results. We offer the resources of a large law firm and the customer service of a boutique practice. If you want to be treated right and want great results, call Woolsey Morecambe at 1-800-WOOLSEY and take the fear out of the fight. Offices, Jacksonville.
Expert Automotive on St. John's Bluff Road has some of the highest Google reviews in Jacks for a reason. Expert Auto never sells greed, only what you need. All makes and models are serviced at Expert Automotive. This month, get an alignment inspection for only $19.99. Expert Auto does major engine and transmission repair and simple maintenance. All services done at Expert Auto by our ASC certified training technicians. Call today, 374-3373, and ask about $50 off any service. Expert Automotive. We never sell greed, only what you need.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. The Jags fell to Cincinnati, but Trevor Lawrence gave Coach Leon Cohen something to build on.
I thought he competed his tail off. I thought he was getting us again in and out of the right things and made a lot of good throws.
Meanwhile, Miami cooled off USF streaks, and Georgia outlasted Tennessee in a Saturday night thriller. That was your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
67 degrees at 8:10. Time and Tim brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
I'll tell you something else that bothered me about the Jaguars game yesterday. And it's this. And I'm showing it on the YouTube channel. Illegal shift. We had 5 illegal shifts in 9 plays. We had 6 illegal shifts called on us. Guys, have we not been practicing this offense since freaking March, April? What are we doing? How can we not get set? What is the deal with the illegal shifts? I want to make sure I say that right. And that's your Duval Minute, brought to you by our friends at Lift Power. Lift Power, always looking for experienced lift truck and dock and door technicians. They don't illegally shift. They give benefits that include a 401k, a company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Man, I love Lift Power. That's why you'll love Lift Power. It's voted one of the best places to work year in and year out, rapidly growing, proudly serving Jacksonville for more than 50 years. They're family-owned and operated. Want you to be part of the family. Don't let this opportunity slip by. Learn more by visiting liftpower.com. That's liftpower.com. What was the deal with the illegal shifts?
I don't know. Looks like they were up Schiff's Creek yesterday, if you ask me.
Sure were.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to know who is that on the quarterback for not giving him time to come set? Is it on one of the receivers or moving when they're not supposed to?
I like Travis Hunter, man. He's a happy kid. He just, but his post-game press conferences leave a lot to be desired just because he's going to give you a quick answer and move on.
Yeah.
He ain't in the mood.
Yeah.
But he smiles. He does it nicely, very respectfully. I really like him. I love his enthusiasm and such.
Yeah.
I want him to make plays. But anyway, he said, I think 2 or 3 were on me.
I think he had. I think he really got a chance to make plays. I think have gotten stolen from him a couple of times. He could have had a great, roof, topping debut if that pass from Trevor was thrown just a yard further in game 1. He probably has a long touchdown. He would have been the talk of the league. I thought he made the play yesterday to end the game. I feel really strongly it's among the worst calls against the Jags ever. That was a terrible pass interference call. He played it textbook perfect, and to target him like they did and call that penalty, it's cowardly. That's where home field advantage cost the Jags. That play that's never called if it's here at home, and that ref should be suspended. He shouldn't be allowed to ref anymore. That they cost the game. It wasn't first and 15 in the second quarter. It's the play. It's the end of the game. It's 4th and 5 on an island. He went stride for stride, timed it perfect, batted the ball away, and the ref stole it from him.
Well, I don't think they had to call it. There was contact.
Just barely, though.
Right.
It's never interference.
There's always a little bit of hand fighting and stuff. So I didn't like the call.
I will give you this: if the pass been past the receiver, if the pass had been on the receiver's hands instead of ours,
I totally agree.
You could have argued interference.
Yes,
right.
But when our guy reaches back and does it, you're not interfering with anything. The ball's never getting there.
Yeah,
it's a terrible call. The NFL will tell the Jags they screwed them. That's coming this week.
Yeah. Well, I thought they screwed them on more than one occasion, but anyway. It is what it is. That's not the I guess you could say that. Who knows?
Yes.
The way we were playing, they might have got the ball down there. We might have tried to take a knee, and they might have got the ball back with 28 seconds left and went down and beat us anyway. The way, it got a field goal to tie it. I don't know. It's very frustrating football game, though, overall, and is what it is. I was telling E, looking around the NFL, after week 1, everybody makes that, and then week 2, reality sets in for the bad teams. A bad team is the Jets, and I don't think anything's changed with the Jets. And I was telling E, I was watching, obviously we got the Jags game on. I got the computer working. I'm tweeting at the office, doing a lot of stuff. But I took a little peek-see at the Bills-Jets game, and it was the middle of the third quarter, and the Bills are in comfortable lead. And I'll look over at Justin Fields' stats. Middle of the third quarter. And this is why he's on his third team. 3 of 9 for 27 yards.
I saw a few stat lines like that.
You just can't. Now listen, everybody has games like that, but that's why Justin Fields is just a guy.
It matters if it's in a win or a loss.
Yeah.
Trevor didn't have a lot of passing yards last week. Baker Mayfield didn't have a lot of passing yards last week. Michael Penix didn't have a lot of passing yards last night. But you know what those teams did? They played to their strengths. They ran the ball in the Falcons' case last night, and they got the victory. And so
J.J. McCarthy looked like a rookie last night, more so than he did. Tough loss for home opener for the. By the way, one of the coolest things in football, maybe Duval is up there, but
this goal.
Oh my God, pregame.
A lot of people find it annoying.
Oh, God, that was good.
And it's been going for a while. But they shut that building down last night. I was sure the Falcons were going to do this, Dan. They were going to settling for all those field goals would cost them.
I know.
But they kept making plays. The defense really got after
the Vikings O-line is beat up.
Yeah.
And they're missing guys. Yeah. And the Falcons, I think they sacked them like 6 times.
Well, they got, they drafted those 2 rookies, Jalen Walker and Pierce from Tennessee. Got them both in round 1. They both had sacks last night. They're helping energize that pass rush, which has really been lacking. Atlanta looked again last night like a good team. With a kicker, they beat the Bucs.
So what do the Bengals do? Do they ride with Browning Nagel? What's his name? What's the guy's
Jake Browning.
name? Jake Browning.
1,000,000% you ride with Jake Browning.
You don't go get Kirk Cousins?
No.
But
Now, I will say this. When Jake Browning first arrived, the best game that he had that year was against us.
Right.
True.
Now, he wasn't terrible, but he wasn't the guy that we saw.
He wasn't good yesterday.
No, he was okay. He won the game.
I thought, listen to me. Again, that's on the Jags.
Yeah.
I thought he was short-arming the ball in the last drive. He was just like these little short things. Now,
probably got some nerves.
He threw one. If our defensive backs, and I know it's Jamar Chase. He's the best receiver in football. He looks so smooth.
So
God,
easy.
He's good. God, he's good. But you know that one out, that deep out on the last drive that he caught around the, 10 or 5 yard line?
Yeah.
Man, that ball was out there a long time.
Yeah.
If we're D'ing up on that, man, we're picking that thing. But we're just laying back. And, then they got that 5 yard. Cohen said this after the game. They got that 5 yard because they were going to let him score. But then they got that 5 yard penalty, and they're like, all right, well, let's keep them out of the end zone here. And doggone, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it, bro.
And by then, too much time. I was an advocate when they had a second goal there at the 1. Just let them score.
They were going to.
50 seconds, 48.
Yeah, and then he jumped, and they moved it back 5. So now they're saying, all right, let's see if we can hold it. And that was a smart thing to do.
Well, unless you really mean it, decline the penalty. Let him score.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use that as if we were going to let him score. Well, then keep.
No.
Why not?
Because they go back to the 5. So now.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm not declining that. No.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying you do.
Yeah.
I'm saying it was an option.
It was an option, but why would I do that if I can just hold them to a field goal and go overtime and take my chance?
Because you're not going to.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can't send that message to your team. Well, we're not going to take those 5. Let them score.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know what? You just probably save the fan base and all this the aggravation of watching a drive in with a 4th down incomplete or a pick or a drop. Whatever the case may be.
I don't know. I just felt like we were going to lose that game. I thought we had them.
Yeah, it's a shame. Again, the honeymoon's over. We just got in the limo after a beautiful week at the beach, and she just ripped cheddar right there in the back seat of the limo.
I told Marcel,
honeymoon over.
I said, Marcel, and he goes, Hick, it's the Jags. And he's yeah, you know what?
But you can't always say that with it's a new group. You got to make sure that it's not just the Jags.
But he's right.
We'll wallow today, but a big game this Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do? You've had one chance to show.
And by the way,
and you blew it yesterday.
I didn't pick the Jags yesterday, and I ain't picking the Jags this week. And I'll tell you why. Because I told you guys this from day one. Okay, it's great. It sounds great. It's good. Blah blah blah. And what I tell you, 7-10. I say, prove it to me. Here's a good prove it to me Sunday game coming up. This is a good one because Houston. I'm telling you, Houston is. You see how many times we play? Houston's beaten us a bunch in a row.
Oh, it's isn't it like?
It might be like 8 or 9. I'm not positive.
Like
Check that real quick.
9 out of 10 or something. Even
for me, because Houston has had our number, and they are a bad defensive squad, and they will come in here and they'll punch us in the face, and I want to see us respond. That's what I want.
For sure. So do I. All right. Our Monday morning coverage continues with coverage you can count on game day or storm season. You need a team you can trust, and that is Next Gen Roofing. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Denny Thompson stars as the quarterback whisperer.
Everyone agrees that playing quarterback is the hardest thing to do in sports.
He shares his insights Friday mornings on The Drill. Tuned up by Tyson Sound and Security and George Moore Chevrolet on 1010XL.
This is Hayes Carlion, here from a driver who made the smart move to buying a vehicle from Atlantic Infinity.
Hayes, this is my second Infinity, so I knew exactly what I wanted, and Atlantic Infinity made it so easy for me. The GM Dwayne had my new ride ready to go, and I was in and out of the dealership in about 30 minutes. The Atlantic Infinity promise just sealed the deal for me. It's $2,500 in added value, including roadside assistance. I am so happy with my new car.
Atlantic Infinity, Atlantic, near St. John's Bluff.
Hey, here for Action Garage Door, premium parts, premium service for the life of your doors. Man, nothing is more frustrating than that garage door of yours misfiring. If mine ever does, man, no problem. I call Action Garage Door because they take action immediately. Jeff Bernard and his crew, Jacksonville folks, man, they've been doing this for a long time. 25 years, man, they get it. Call Jeff. His people are on it, man. And listen, right now to celebrate their 25 years in Jacksonville, tune, lube, and inspect your garage door FREE free. I've been in my house for a long time, and a few years back, I got this garage door, and folks love it, man. They comment on it. Dramatically improved my curb appeal. And today's garage door openers, man, check those out. Features like smart home integration, quiet operation, and added security. Something goes wrong with that garage door, take action with Action Garage Door. They're so easy to get a hold of. It's garagedoor911.com. Garagedoor911.com. You got it? It's Action Garage Door. Check them out. Garage Door 911.
Call 904-500-COOL. Ideal Conditions.
Veteran owned and operated with a mission to change your conditions. For AC installs, repairs, maintenance, or ductwork, Ideal Conditions has been trusted by Jacksonville since 2007. Call Ideal Conditions for a company who shows up on time and gets the job done right.
Call 904-500-COOL.
Honk if you see us. Call for service.
Ideal Conditions.
IdealConditionsJacks.com.
Friends, we have a very special guest on the line.
The Checkmate Coatings phone line is where the action happens.
Where's the phone? Over there.
Get expert interviews and listener opinions all day, every day, from the drill all the way to Hacker After Dark on 1010XL.
Lauren Brooks here for Terminix. When pests invade your home or business, you don't just need them out. You need them out fast. And you need to keep them out. At Terminix, they'll show up for you and eliminate pests quicker, just like they did at my house, because they care about what matters most to you. When pests show up, so does Terminix. Don't live with a pest problem, Terminix it. Visit Terminix.com today to schedule a free inspection online. That's TERMINIX.com. That's right, Terminix it.
Jax is more than a city, beaches, suburbs, or a destination. We're a community that takes care of each other. I'm former Jaguar Tom McManus. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling is dedicated to serving you with respect and integrity. We haul construction debris or property cleanouts for managers, owners, and realtors. We do it all. Call 506-1256 for your free estimate today. We're here for you. We're veteran-owned and operated. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Hey, gang, it's football season, and I don't know a bunch about chips and dip, but I know this. If you got chips and you need dip, and if you need dip, let me tell you the dip for your chips. It's Daisy French Onion Dip. You'll love the new Daisy French Onion Dip and a Daisy Ranch Dip as well. Game changers. These are delicious as homemade dip, made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients you'd find in your own kitchen. You've got to try the dip of deliciousness. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip at a grocery store near you.
For the greenest, luscious lawn on the block, choose the local legends, Roundtree Sod. Don't just settle for ordinary. Let Roundtree Sod deliver you a picture-perfect lawn. To get a free estimate, call 7414-SOD. 7414-SOD.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right. We're going to be fluid in our game plan as we track down Freddie Taylor here. It's the Monday morning edition of The Drill, brought to you by Next Gen Roofing. The roof is on fire. They can fix it. Next Gen Roofing. I got a Shazam Spotlight here this morning, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com and the Murray Ford Superstore, Stark and Kingsland. Travis Etienne, Shazam, he really could lead the NFL in rushing if he had gotten fed the ball a little bit more yesterday, but another incredibly good effort for for Travis Etienne. Just 14 carries, over 70 yards. He hit another long one. And right now in the NFL, your leader in rushing is Jonathan Taylor. He had a big day yesterday. He's got 236.
Okay.
And Travis Etienne with 214 yards is the only other back in the league who has got 200. And if you're wondering, the guys who go tonight, no one is anywhere near being able to track those down unless you have Nick Chubb going for $140 tonight, which I would doubt. So Etienne off to that terrific start. It's not just you ready for this one? Y'all know what Travis Etienne's averaging per carry? And we're 2 weeks in.
Yesterday.
Yeah. 7.1.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne right now, 30 carries, 214 yards.
It's going to come down, but that's still good.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
you know what's interesting?
What?
I'm just a little more excited about Tootin than Etienne.
Well, Etienne
might be a good thing.
Well, I think your excitement for Tootin is warranted. I don't know if it has to be. Etienne is playing the best that he's played in 3 years. He just looks different.
Correct.
So I'm not necessarily excited for it. I'm relieved about Etienne, and now you get to play with the side piece toy. Right now, you get to get him going under your terms. He doesn't have to be because Etienne's going 2.9 a pop.
Right.
It's I don't know what they did to the run game. I don't know if it's the game plan, the set of the formation wise. I don't know what it is, but man, from a team that couldn't run it at all. Now, granted, they got 2 linemen new too.
Yeah.
But a team that couldn't run it at all.
Yeah.
To a team that I think really cost themselves a bunch yesterday, not committing more to the run. I feel like they could run it for 400 yards, Dan, if they tried. I have another stat line though that may be more surprising. Who am I?
Who am I?
Through 2 games, I have completed 58% of my passes for 220 yards a game.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a passer rating of 82. Who am I?
Well, that's not great.
40 of 68, 58%, 445 yards. That's 222 a game, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a passer rating of 82. Who am I?
I don't know.
I'm Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh.
And that Chiefs pass offense is really struggling. Now, he got screwed on his 1 interception yesterday. It hit Kelsey in the hands and deflected to a DB, and that ended up costing the Chiefs the game. They're 0-2. Let's say the Texans fall to 0-2 tonight. Those would be the only 2 that we need to track when it comes to 10% of 0-2 teams make it. It'll be one of those 2 teams. The rest of the 0-2s are all hot garbage. None are going to rally for the playoffs. Jets, Dolphins, Browns, Titans, Giants, Bears, Saints, Panthers.
Yeah.
So
all bad teams.
All
and,
bad.
And kind of knew it going into the season.
So the Chiefs at 0-2.
Yeah.
Have the best chance to be one of the 11%. But if the Texans lose tonight, they would fall to 0-2, and they would be the only 2 candidates.
I don't think the Texans lose tonight, but ittle be interesting to see. But
the Bucs pretty good.
Patrick Mahomes has lost 3 straight games for the first time in his career.
Wow.
Never has lost the Super Bowl in these 2 games. He's lost 3 straight games for the first time ever. He's been playing a long time.
Let me position it this way. Rather than specifics or this. Are you, because some are you worried about the Chiefs? Do you think they're in danger of missing the playoffs?
Oh, missing the playoffs?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
No.
I think
I don't think they're I don't think they're great though.
No. But I'm also willing to give them. Here's one thing that's happened. The Chiefs have woefully undervalued the running back position, and while they were able to live with non-feature backs for a lot of years, not anymore. They need some running backs that can really be a spark.
The Eagles have won 18 of 19.
Oh, they're playing great football.
Yesterday, at the end of the game, Jalen Hurts is lining up. They're taking a knee, and Chris Jones basically says, yo, man, you only throw for 100 yards. Shut up. And Jalen Hurts said, hey, yo, STFU scoreboard handled it perfectly, and it came right back at him. So, and he's right. Jalen Hurts threw for 101 yards yesterday. And so I was thinking about this. I was talking to Ian in the break. If you're A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, you got A.J. Brown got paid.
So you shouldn't care.
So
they do.
They do.
They care. They shouldn't care. You won the Super Bowl. You got paid.
You won a Super Bowl,
but you
got paid, but you're going to say I'm not having any fun.
Yeah.
Because they had a comment yesterday in the fourth quarter. Time was before he hit Devontae Smith on that one down the sideline that he caught about the 3-yard line. They had just said Jalen Hurts' longest throw today is 6 yards.
Mm-hmm. Well, Saquon was running relatively.
But
that was a 3-yard cloud of dust game. And the Chiefs, without those true receivers, and again, this is another reason why I'm going to hold judgment.
Mm-hmm. If
there's a team that could start 1-4 and rattle off 10 in a row based on what they've proven to us, it's them.
100%.
But when they get Rice and Worthy back, I'll have a better. I mean, they're throwing to Tyquan Thornton over and over and over. Tyquan Thornton, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
The Ravens hammered the Browns. The Browns are terrible.
They're terrible.
By the way, we learned this weekend that Shedeur Sanders said, "Don't draft me to the Ravens in the 5th round."
Yeah.
Because he knew Lamar was the starter there. He didn't want to go there. Dude, it's the 5th round. Go where you can go.
Maybe
By
at
the
that
way,
point you
it
want to
might not have been a bad thing to sit for a year, be quiet, and just learn under Lamar.
But to the point, you're not playing for 4 years.
Yeah, and also
they're not playing for 4 years. You're going to sign your rookie deal.
I'm just saying,
you're never going to play
for a year. Just sit there and be hush.
But what about year 2? What are you going to do?
Year 2, you start to say, "Okay, let me get out of here."
Like Jeff said, you're not going to play for 4 years, and he's not that style of player.
Yeah,
there's that too. I think the Ravens trading for AR would be good because he could afford to sit for 4 years and he can learn how to play a little.
But
But anyway,
I mean,
to your point, let's turn our attention back to the Jaguars.
I'll just say this.
Okay.
And Shedeur's going to get, by about week 12, when the Browns are 0-11, and they've gone through Gabriel and they've gone through Flacco, they're going to turn to Shedeur for a week. He's going to go out and be terrible.
Well, we'll see.
And then they're going to run him right out of the league.
Well, if that happens, then yeah.
So then I would have liked to have those 4 years.
I'm sure that Shedeur's thinking isn't, if I turn the Ravens down,
that's
I'll
not
go
his
to the
thinking.
Browns.
That's reality.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll see. Yeah. I'm not saying one way or the other.
Yeah.
All right, let's turn our attention back to the Jaguars.
Let's do it.
So disappointing. Honeymoon's over. Let one get away yesterday. Tracking down Fred T for the Monday morning running back perspective as well. All this on as we cover all the bases on Mondays. Brought to you by Next Gen Roofing. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday. They go all in for their customers. No shortcuts, no gimmicks. You call Next Gen Roofing today. Teamed with you, it's a win every time.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Guys, your lawn's the home field. Now you can champion your St. Augustine grass. TopDressing.com just hit Jacksonville with a game-changing patented process. Aerate and transform your turf into a fairway-worthy masterpiece. Less water, shorter cuts, and the envy of every neighbor. No one else delivers a perfect 10 lawn like this. Visit TopDressing.com and dominate your block with the same process that golf courses use. Top dress your lawn like the pros with TopDressing.com.
Hey, for the first time ever, Beards Diamonds brings you names like Rolex, Cartier, Van Cleef, and Tiffany. It's happening this week, Thursday through Sunday, a 4-day premium estate jewelry event. Have you heard about it? I've been telling you for a couple weeks. It's a spectacular buying opportunity, a chance to own the world's premium brands. You ready to own the Rolex of your dreams, man? Beards buyers have scoured the country. High-quality pre-owned Rolex watches, all the hard-to-find models, Submariners, Datejust, Sky Dwellers, Yacht Masters, over 100 pristine Rolex timepieces to choose from. Showcases filled with Tiffany rings, Cartier necklaces, Van Cleef pendants. And for this special event, Beards is selling loose diamonds, unheard of prices, 1 carat to 10 carat, dazzling rare diamonds. So many amazing pieces of jewelry all in one place at killer prices. Don't miss this event. The finest names, the highest quality, Thursday through Sunday at Beards Diamonds, your local jeweler for more than 4 decades. Say hi to the Lupos. Shop local, shop Beards at the St. John's Town Center.
Hey, Jags fans, Crown Royal is the official whiskey of the Jacksonville Jaguars. This season, it's not game day without the generous spirit of Crown Royal. Whether you're at the tailgate, in the stands, or watching from home, Crown Royal is the reason and the reward for coming together. Grab a glass with Crown Royal Rig at a stadium near you, because we'll be sharing the generous spirit with fans across the country. Crown Royal, fueling game day with generous spirit. Visit crownroyal.com/Royal Rig. Please drink responsibly.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Checkmate Coatings. Your floor's missing piece.
Yo, Jacksonville, Hickens Hype. Checkmate Coatings crushes it with floors I'd put in my own pad.
I'm Brendan with Checkmate Coatings. We coat it all. Garages, pool decks, driveways, and patios. Be the envy of your neighbors.
Rush to checkmatecoatings.com. Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Checkmate Coatings. Your floor's missing piece.
They're out to test our reputation as the best plumber in Jacks, so we gotta play like the experts we are. Now, who are we?
Roland Reach Plumbing!
Now that's what a winner sounds like. Customers always win with Roland Reach Plumbing at plumberinjacks.com.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys locksmith service.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, another great guest on the Checkmate Coatings phone line.
Hello.
Your floor's missing piece. Now, Dan and Jeff hand it off to our halfback.
Fred Taylor, every time he touches it, he's a candidate to go the distance.
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins DUI defense firm and Monahan Jewelers on 1010XL.
All right, let's get Freddie T's opinion about what happened yesterday, because you and I are scratching our head trying to figure out how we lost this game, a game that we were seemingly in control of, a game that we're about to steal on the road, a game that we're going to be 2-0 for the first time since 2018. And all of a sudden I looked up at the end of the game and we lost. They lost.
Lucky to have the perspective of the Hall of Fame finalists as he joins us every Monday morning, right here on the Drill. Fred, good morning, friend. How are we doing?
I'm good, guys. Good morning. Good morning.
Man, it seemed like, I guess, as if I were a running back, and I'm not, you are, and I'm watching that game, at some point, did you ask yourself, man, why are we not running it more? It seemed like every time we handed the ball off yesterday, it was 5-6 yards, almost without fail. What did you, just give us your overall opinion on the football game and how we squandered away what certainly could have been a win?
You know what? I thought it was a pretty balanced called game. I thought they called it pretty good. There were moments where you thought you'd see a few back-to-back handoffs. But overall, I just love the way Coach Cohen is calling this offense right now. The way they came out, first drive, effortlessly went down there. It was 9 plays, I believe, and then they had another drive following that was like 8 plays and 10 minutes long, a lot of third down conversions there. But everything marries up. They got the motion, the play action, the run game, the screens off of that. It looks beautiful. So the defenses are really having a tough time of, keeping up. Now, there will be moments where defense has an outstanding player, Trey Hendrickson, someone whose job is to apply pressure. Mm-hmm. And as Coach Cohen said yesterday, strategically they could have done a few things differently to get a back or extra chip on Hendrickson that will calm down the player. I mean, the pressure that led to Trevor's first interception which he should have actually thrown a dime on the back corner of the end zone to find Travis for a touchdown. Now, how they lost the game, the Bengals are a team that gets paid really well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a group of guys that study, they practice hard, they get paid. The coaches do the same. And we want the same results because we're biased. We're all Jaguars fans. But the other guys played just as hard, and they executed well. When we don't execute, when we drop passes in the back of the end zone, then you're going to lose games. You got to catch the touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
De'Ami Brown, look, not to say it, we don't know if it goes into overtime there, but at least we know we have a tie ball game at 31-31 if he catches the touchdown right there. Even Brian Thomas, after the interception, 4th and 5, I believe if we make the 4th down conversion right there, you give yourself an opportunity to at least get a field goal there or extend that drive and burn some more clock. So many different things we can look at and nitpick on. Coach Cohen, I love the fact that he went for it right there. Statistics show, or the algorithm show, or the analytics. I'm all over the place. But the analytics show it's a go right there. They started off his tenure as head coach, James Gladstone, Baselli, Coach Cohen, aggressive in the draft. They made a tough call, right? There was a tough decision in order to win the game and not play and to lose the game. I'm okay with that call. I'm okay with what happened yesterday as a whole. It's a better team than we saw a year ago. I believe they will win a lot more games than they won a year ago. We don't like to see the ugly because it reminds you of last year, losing those sort of close games. But I doubt they'll lose as many close games as they did a year ago. It's a much better team.
Fred, interesting day. Brian Thomas Jr. struggling out of the chutes. He's got 5 catches for 60 yards in 2 games. I know it's just 2 games, but he kind of struggled in training camp too. There's something not quite right with him right now, and I don't know if I have no idea what it is, but I was specifically there are a couple balls. I know he dropped the 4th down one. You can't do that. I get that. But the second interception, a lot of discussion on social media about they like to call
and beyond social media.
Yeah, they like to call it now a business decision. And the other thing, Trevor threw him a hospital ball. I don't know if I buy that one. I need my number one guy to go grab the football on that one. He stopped and got a hand on it and got picked. In the back of the end, he threw a good ball to him in the end zone. He kind of ducked down and put a hand up instead of, like, he got small instead of getting big and going up and grabbing it. I'm not seeing it from him right now.
He looks gun shy, Fred. I know y'all talked to him on the pivot after he took a shot in the preseason. Can those things linger? Have you ever experienced that?
There are some things that it's called expectations one. You know, the expectations of being a true number one.
Yeah.
And that pressure that comes along with it. And then when you're supposed to go out and make plays and you don't make plays, it can shatter or rattle your confidence. Getting hit. You know, preseason, he took a nice shot there. He might be a little gun shy. Who knows? But you have to go up and make the plays. If he had played during the Donovan Darius era, gun shy.
Yeah, they'll protect you now. That's fair.
He's going to flinch and clinch up if you look his way if he played in that era. These guys aren't hitting now.
Right.
But, again, this is what they're used to. This is what they've been conditioned for.
Right.
And it's just part of the game, and not ducking the ball, you know, not climbing up, not trying to avoid the hospital ball. I'm not saying that's the part of it, but guys have always made business decisions. Some of the best receivers ever, the Isaac Bruces, the Marvin Harrison, they didn't have a lot of run after catch. They would catch it and get down immediately.
Yeah.
But either case, BT has to make a play. You got to make a play or attempt to make a play.
Yeah. I agree with that. And I like the overall. I feel like you do in the respect that, man, when we've said this morning, it's a much better team than last year. I like the offense, but man, you win that game and you get to 2-0 and things are going your way. Now you got obviously a big one coming up with Houston at home. The Texans go tonight, so we'll get an idea about them. They're looking for their first win. They get Tampa Bay, so it's a good game for them. But Houston's a really good defense, so it'll be a great challenge for them going forward. But And it's a long season, but boy, I sure would have liked to be 2-0. I thought we had it. And then, did you think that was a PI on Travis Hunter at the end?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I was trying to figure out why, when we're trying to figure out if Joe Burrow, two of those two potential sacked fumbles, were considered. They weren't necessarily looked at.
Right.
They were just called and be gone. But when Trevor did it, we had to go and look at it to see if it was a fumble and all of that. It was just some calls out there that were so close. Even those 5 alignment or what were they called? The legal
shifts. 6 times
the
I
5
saw.
illegal shifts. They are so close. Those calls are so close now. You have to, when you go in motion, you have to either continue the motion or you have to set. If someone else shuffles their foot, then you have to set completely.
Okay.
Trevor has a million things on his plate, so it's not on Trevor. It's not on the offensive lineman. It's on the receivers.
Okay.
The receivers and the running backs. We do so much motion. You're going to get some of that from time to time, but 5, 6 in one game.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, we had 5 in 9 plays.
Yeah, and they were
in
all
a 9-play stretch. We had 5 illegal shifts.
Correct, and that just looks like it looked like bad coaching, but I can assure you that one is not bad coaching. Now, those are coachables. Even the ETN play, and I mentioned this in postgame briefly yesterday. The ETN play after the interception, you can't lose 4 yards.
Yeah, he went back.
Right.
That's his only bad decision.
You sow the momentum.
Yes.
And then you lose 4. And now it's 2nd and 14, and you recover 9 of those to put you at, you recover some yardage, and then eventually you get to, 4th and 5, which doesn't work. But you can't lose 4 right there. Chad has to tell him we're downhill, anything positive, nothing negative in this moment. You give yourself an opportunity. So many different coachable moments in this game is going to stand out, and this team is going to get better.
How much do you trust? What gives your trust a level, Fred? Last question going into next week against
Hey, by the way, breaking right now, Joe Burrow will need surgery.
Yeah,
He'll be out at least 3 months, so basically his season
You're welcome,
is over.
NFL, and Jax didn't have to do anything to do it. It looked like he was just pushing off with that foot. It wasn't like, they wrenched his leg or did anything like that. It was
I
terrible,
hate that, man.
Terrible luck.
Yeah, look, I've had turf toe.
Yeah.
I've had severe high ankle. Both of them sucked. When I was in New England, I used to kind of joke around with guys with turf toe and never really understood because I'm like, a toe is nothing, compared to tearing or growing off the bone, something I did before as well. But turf toes are a nightmare. Severe high ankles are a nightmare. The pain is unfathomable. I wouldn't want either of you guys to have to endure.
Well, thank you, Fred.
Thank you, Fred.
I can imagine what Joe feels like this morning. It's terrible for them. But Browning, he got it done for him in 2023 when Joe went down. He was 4-3, and I'm sure he's going to continue to play well for him. But here in Jacksonville, man, I don't know if Houston's the same team they were 2 years ago. C.J. Stroud's rookie year. I don't believe they're the same team, but they somehow find a way to have the Jaguars number. That's what I'm more concerned with, is how we match up against them and the confidence they have when they face us. So either way, it'll be a really good ball game, in my opinion.
Yeah, it sure will. We look forward to it. And so happy to have your opinion every Monday morning with us, Fred. Appreciate you. Have a great week, and we'll talk with you next Monday, hopefully from Victory Formation.
Thank you, Freddie.
You better believe it.
All right, my man. Let's take a quick timeout.
Ross, I'm just looking on this loop.
What do you mean? What's wrong?
This BTJ one in the end zone, man.
No, I know.
I mean, I
saw
can't
it.
get over that.
No.
Man. I mean, that's in his hand.
I know. He doesn't go up and get the ball.
Oh, my God.
The beauty of football, the beauty of sports, reasonable people of various levels of ingraining in the game can have different opinions.
Oh, yeah.
I disagree strongly with a couple of Fred's opinions. I don't think it was a balanced game plan at all yesterday. We had the lead the whole game. We threw it 42 times. We ran it 27. We ran it at the same yards per attempt as we did pass per attempt.
Yeah, I tend to agree with more Fred in this discussion. Like I said, I think we could have run it more, but I felt like it was a very well-called game by Liam Cohen. So,
when we got it to that 7 yard, 3 in a row, 3 incompletions in a row. Anyway, all right, lots of. At the end of the day, to me, despite Brian Thomas Jr. going fetal on us, he's afraid of contact. I don't know what's going on there. Despite, some other coaching decisions, not committing to the run as much as I would have liked. At the end of the day, there's just two plays there in the fourth quarter where that just completely take everything else away in their wins. One is De'Ami Brown's got to catch a daggum little soft toss in the end zone. It's just amazing to me that he dropped that ball. Barely defended. And second, the refs cannot call that on Travis Hunter. That is not interference in any form or fashion. I have a hard time manufacturing the opinion that makes it interference. Shame on that referee. Shame on him. He stole the game from the Jags. All right, back with more next. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. It's the power of the spoken word and your imagination.
Daniel Murphy waits on the 0-1, and there's a drive. Deep right field. That ball's gone.
1010XL. Your radio home for play-by-play.
Daniel Murphy.
Tired of high energy bills? Replace those inefficient windows and patio doors now with the big BOGO event. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. This offer expires September 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Hey, Hicken here from my friends at Zero Res, man. As we start football season, what a great time to get the cleaning freaks over from Zero Res and get that house looking good so you can have all kinds of family and friends over to watch game after game after game after game. Kids are back to school as well. Listen, get that house of yours, the carpets, the tile, the rugs, the upholstery, the hardwood, every surface in your home, Zero Resified. And right now you can get your entire home done from Jacksonville's Ultimate Carpet Cleaner and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at $139, plus a 4th room is FREE free. Take $100 off your air duct cleaning as well, man. Don't forget, Zero Res can clean both your home and your business. Here's what you do. Schedule your appointment at ZeroResJacksonville.com, ZeroResJacksonville.com, or call them 287-5727. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res. Spell it backwards and forwards. It spells the same. Zero Res.
Frank Frangie telling you about Awaken 180. You know my daughter has done so well. I'm so proud of Amber. Can you believe she's lost 50 pounds in 2 months? And she's really proud of that. You can as well. Call 844-346-1800 or awaken180weightloss.com.
I'm Max Fink, and I'll bring you the Gator Report several times weekly to keep you connected to Gainesville.
The Gator Report, put together by San Jose Collision on the home of the Florida Gators, 1010XL.
Go, Gators!
Attention ladies! The Ladies Florida State Championship is returning to Best Bet Jacksonville from September 18th to the 21st. Highlights include a World Poker Tour Mega Satellite, a free Q&A session with the Poker Hall of Famer and First Lady of Poker, Linda Johnson, and Women's Poker Hall of Famer, Jan Fisher. It includes the $300 No Limit Hold'em Ladies Championship Tournament and the $200 Kings and Queens No Limit Hold'em event. Don't miss this action-packed weekend. For all the details, visit bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Hi, I'm Stevie Beatrice of Beatrice Plumbing. We are the plumbing team built to serve you, and we do it with clean boots, honest work, and maybe a dad joke or two. Labor Day weekend kicks off football seasons, and we're celebrating with a winning deal. Say touchdown when you call and score $75 off your first hour of service. Our championship team brings the same energy to your plumbing that you bring to game day. We are Beatrice Plumbing, and we are here to help. Call or visit beatriceplumbing.com to book online, and let's fix what needs fixing.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to our website, CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Frank Frangie here. Experience professional grade at Nimnik Buick GMC, home of the largest inventory of GMC Sierras in Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. This month, save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500s or enjoy rates as low as 0% APR financing. Yes, 0%. You can't find deals like this anywhere else in Jacksonville. So shop 24/7 online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or at the showroom on Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
We got a schedule shift this year, but Guns N' Hoses is back Saturday, September 20th, 7 o'clock at the UNF Arena. So, no fighting fires, no fighting crime. We're fighting each other. Get your tickets today at GNHJax.com. That's Guns N' Hoses, GNHJax.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, back here on the drill. We talk a lot of the college football as we go through the week. I don't want to let the weekend that was go completely
I was talking to a buddy of mine about this process in college football, and he's reading this book on this dude who, I don't know, some general, Napoleon Bonaparte, whatever. Not Napoleon Bonaparte, but somebody worked, with him or whatever. Anyway, the point was...
Pepe Le Pew, I believe, too.
Yeah, the point was that the great ones...
The great generals?
The great generals, the great leaders. And I'm not demeaning what I'm about to say, but I do believe this to be true. Sometimes you're a lucky dude. You got to have good fortune, good luck.
Okay.
In certain things. And I think about Spurrier. Things went his way most of the time. The good ones have luck. Kirby Smart's another one.
You make your luck, too, but I get you. I hear you.
It's not a demeaning. It's not a negative thing here. It's a positive thing.
If you're a
Kirby
gambler...
Smart is down 38-30. He's toast. Tennessee's going to get him. And they
clocked blunder too, didn't they?
Fourth down, they throw one into the end zone. He catches it. Great play. Great throw. Great catch.
Yeah, it was.
2-point conversion. Great route. Great catch. Game's tied. Tennessee goes down. We got a field goal to win it. I watched that doe-eyed kicker go out there and go, no way he's making this. I could tell he was no way. I could see it raging inside that kid, and he missed it. And then Georgia wins it in overtime. It's a game that Kirby, and he even almost apologized for.
He did. They outplayed us in about every way, I heard him say.
But I'm saying that, Kirby Smart got a little bit of luck, a little misfortune, a little good of fortune, and he'll take it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not demeaning him, because I'll tell you what else he does. I don't think there's a better coach in the country at making in-game adjustments than Kirby Smart. They get down 21-7. They've scored 3 straight times. Don't worry. We're fine. Listen, come here. Here's what we're going to, this guy does this all the time. He did it against Bama last year. They lost the game, but he did it. Yeah. They were down 31 whatever on the road. They came all the way back.
Yeah. This guy
is a great coach.
Aguilar, the Tennessee quarterback, started like 16 for 16, 14 for something, and they were just going up and down the field.
And then in the end, nobody blocks and tackles better than Georgia.
And let me ask you this, too. Now, I wasn't watching. I was bouncing around. I was doing different things, and, we were getting ready for the Gator game, and, I got grandbabies running around. I got stuff going on. But I was getting texts from people that Heupel helped blow the game. The Tennessee coach blew the game. What did he do anything down the end that you saw? Either a decision to go for it or not go for it? Or
I'm at the point now I've watched so many football.
Yeah, I hear you. It's hard to time together.
There's
That's
probably,
fair.
and I wasn't like as you.
That's
I
fair.
wasn't as ensconced in the game. I was flipping around.
Yeah.
So
I have something for you.
But I do think, I'm trying to remember, Tennessee came back to their credit, because I'm like, oh, they're going to lose this game. And then they came back, and then they had them 38-30, and Georgia drove it down, and they had him 4th and long, and he hits that touchdown pass and the 2-point conversion, and then win it in overtime. I don't know.
The second storyline is, especially in the second half, the Gunners docked an arrival, and they're just fine. Kirby has proven he can win with that guy, and they went to Knoxville and won. It's his first start in that kind of crazy atmosphere.
And they beat Tennessee 9 in a row, 10 in a row.
Bunch. That's Tennessee's problem. They're always the bridesmaid to the power team in the league.
Yeah.
Bama beat them forever. We beat them forever. Now Georgia's beating them forever.
Yeah.
They can't get over that hump, it doesn't seem.
Now Georgia and Bama will play in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that'll be a heck of a game. I'm ready to, after a whole 2.5 weeks of football, I'm ready to pare down the ACC race to 3 teams, and one of them is not Clemson. They gone.
Yeah.
It's Georgia Tech, FSU, Miami. The Miami FSU winner, ultimately important. I feel like Tech with Key Dan, they're not going to do Tech things. They're not going to lose a conference game now.
Haynes King, too.
They beat a really good Clemson team. They don't play another ranked team in conference. They miss SMU. They miss Florida State. They miss Miami. So I think that this team isn't going to go full-blown Atlanta DNA. I think they'll win they may not beat Georgia, but they'll at least go. So that's going to leave. It could potentially leave Miami FSU loser out of the conference championship game, which, you know what, may not be a terrible thing.
Yeah.
It may be an easy step into the
let's find out from a Tennessee man if Heupel was to blame. Charlton K. Gainey was at the game, and he joins us now on our Checkmate Coatings hotline. Well, do you blame Heupel at all?
I don't blame Heupel at all.
Good.
Let me just say a couple things, and I'll tell you what I saw. Okay. We went out and jumped on their A.
Yep.
We played them toe-to-toe.
Yep.
We did everything possible.
Right.
We put ourselves in position.
21-7, good start. Yep.
Good start, great start, big plays.
Yep.
The place was super electric, going crazy. You couldn't, the crowd.
It was awesome. It was an awesome,
And put us in position, and it came down to special teams. And they always talk about offense, defense, and special teams. You got to be good in all 3, and special teams let us down.
Okay.
And after that, I mean, it was like the air got sucked out when he missed that kick.
Oh, yeah,
But
you knew. Yeah.
So Georgia calls their final timeout. We were trying to run it one more time, and everybody's saying, run it one more time because there's 7 seconds left, 6 seconds.
Okay.
And so they
got a penalty, didn't they?
On the field. No. Well, here's what happened.
Okay.
It was still 3rd down, and we were going to run it one more time.
Oh, yeah.
And so when Georgia calls that timeout, we run the goal line personnel out who haven't been in the game. Most of them haven't been in the game. So that's how we ended up getting the false start.
They got a false start, moved him back fast.
Right. Yeah.
But that didn't. It moves it back to a 43-yard field.
Yeah, it was still a makeable.
He kicked the ball dead right. It never.
Yeah, it was a bad one. And then it almost frustrates you when he turns around and hits the next one.
He drilled it in overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, he drills it in overtime. I mean, but it comes down to we did everything. We had him beat. We should have won the game, and it comes down to special teams, and you fail, and that was a bad feeling. But I don't feel bad about it because we played them toe to toe. We're good. We did 500 yards against Georgia. Who's done that?
That's good.
21 points in the first quarter. I mean,
but I'll tell you from a distance, 10.
It came back.
10. I'll tell you an observation from a distance because Jeff sort of touched on it. You got to beat the power if you're Tennessee, but because you want to win an SEC championship, and Heupel's offense is great, and he's got a better quarterback running it than the guy he had last year who played in front of about 20,000 at the Rose Bowl, and they lost. They're 0-3. They lost to New Mexico. Their coach got fired. It's a disaster over there.
Yeah.
So you got that, but. What about the defense, man? What about that?
Defense was good.
Well, how many did they score?
The defensive back. I mean, we had 2 defensive backs that are hurt. McCoy.
Yeah, they have 2 freshman corners playing. Yeah.
Yes, we had 2 freshman corners playing. And if you watch that one play where the guy catches it, goes down the sideline, 2 came up into the gap instead of going to the outside, and it cost us a touchdown. And
you just got to win. You got to go win a big game. You get in the college football playoffs. See what happens.
Win a big game.
All right, appreciate it.
I saw.
There you go.
I saw Heather Dinich's. If the playoffs were today column.
Yeah.
Had 5 SEC teams in there, including Tennessee.
That's all well and good.
All right, let's do this.
One other thing. 2 coaches got fired yesterday.
Okay, who?
Virginia Tech and UCLA, both out.
Well, UCLA.
I was waiting for the third one to fall. It didn't
Virginia
happen.
Tech a little bit surprising, but hey, man, you know what?
No, they lost to Old Dominion this weekend. They're 16-24 under this guy.
Florida should fire their coach today. I mean, lesser programs with lesser expectations and standards do it. A problem's a problem, isn't it?
All right, 9:04. We got to take a break. This is the drill.
I will say, though, right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement, but you got to call Next Gen Roofing. Teamed up with you. It's a win every time.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
How does it feel to throw an NFL touchdown? Find out from a guy who's thrown 89 of them.
I'm David Garrard on 1010XL.
Mondays from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Restored by Resto Pros of Northeast Florida.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval.
Graceful like a heel.
You have two women?
Strong-minded like a helmet.
Good.
Tom McManus straps on the helmet and joins Lauren Brooks and Taylor Dahl.
Helmets and heels.
Afternoons 2 to 4. Served by Green Law Group on 1010XL.
Jeff Lagerman for Napa Auto Care Centers. This football season, make sure your ride can get to that tailgate or travel to the away game safely and dependably. You can trust the ASE certified professionals at any one of the 29 independently owned Napa Auto Care Centers and the quality Napa parts they use. Napa Auto Care Centers can handle everything. Oil changes, air conditioning, brakes, engines, transmissions. Napa Auto Care Centers offers a nationwide 24-month, 24,000-mile peace of mind warranty on most repairs. Find one near you at jacksnapaautocaregroup.com.
Wouldn't it be great if a football game plan came with a touchdown guarantee? Well, let me tell you this. When it comes to the game plan of getting your house sold, such a guarantee does exist with my friends Chad and Sandy at chadandsandy.com. Boils down to this. Your home sold guaranteed, or they will buy it at an agreed upon price and deadline. Jacksonville area homes are selling. You got to get the right price. It means aggressive marketing, proven systems, and hiring the experts who can put together that game plan. That's crucial. You need Chad and Sandy. Maybe you want max price, whether you're buying or selling, fast or max cash. They've got a proven plan guarantee. Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. Nicoletta and Daniel in Panther Creek. We don't recommend this, but we bought our new house before we sold our old one. Then worst case scenario happened. Finally got smart, hired Chad and Sandy. They sold it in 10 days above asking price. Just call chadandsandy.com at 904-414-6200 or chadandsandy.com.
JXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Homeowners, storms don't wait, so why should you? Protect your home and your wallet with Universal Roof and Contracting. Save up to 20% on roof replacements and repairs now through September 30th. Financing is available with payments as low as $115. Call 855-ROOF-HELP for your free inspection. Universal Roof and Contracting, protecting your home, building your trust. License number CCC 057165, CBC 1258484.
UniversalRoof.com.
Florida heat hitting like a heavyweight? Time to call in the champ. KO Electric and HVAC. We knock out the heat and power up your comfort. Fast, reliable, and undefeated in home service. KOElectricJacks.com. KOElectricJacks.com.
Start your week off with today's restaurant of the day, Flame Broiler. Try their new chicken avocado salad bowl at $10.99. Fuel your day with Flame Broiler's protein-packed bowl served at 5 locations, including the newest at 103rd Street.
For the first time ever, Beard's Diamonds brings you names like Rolex, Cartier, Van Cleef, and Tiffany. It's happening this week, Thursday through Sunday, a 4-day premium estate jewelry event. This is a spectacular buying opportunity. Your chance to own the world's premium brands. Ready to own the Rolex of your dreams? Beard's buyers have scoured the country, handpicking high-quality pre-owned Rolex watches. All the hard-to-find models. Submariners, Datejust, Skydwellers, Yachtmasters. Over 100 pristine Rolex timepieces to choose from at exceptional value prices. Plus, showcases filled with Tiffany rings, Cartier necklaces, Van Cleef pendants, exquisite rare gemstone pieces. The finest estate jewelry in the world at prices you never thought possible. And for this special event, Beards is selling loose diamonds at unheard of prices from 1 carat to 10 carats. Dazzling rare diamonds marked down to rock bottom. Don't miss this unprecedented event. The finest names, the highest quality, the guaranteed best values. It's this Thursday through Sunday, September 18th through 21st. Come early for the best selection. Beards Diamonds at St. John's Town Center.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Gate Petroleum Company. Jag ground game showed promise despite the loss to Cincinnati.
I think we ran it well. Really, all three of those guys ran hard.
Florida's Billy Napier stuck with DJ Lagway through LSU's beatdown.
DJ's our quarterback. Made good decisions tonight, but he also made some bad decisions tonight.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
70 degrees at 9:10. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
It's time.
I just.
It's time for the 9 o'clock.
Here comes the drill. You ready?
On the drill.
We're wasting time.
Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and
Fair to say,
nasty, huh?
Jags ended the game yesterday up Schitt's Creek.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
The TV show. The TV show, ladies and gentlemen. Just Google.
And the number one player in the world, Titicool.
I was going to say,
putted 18.
I was going to ask you again who won on LPGA Tour because I have a couple of golf notes that I want to share. And then I have an amazing question. It'll be a fun one for you guys to try and answer if you don't know the answer already.
I am the answer,
You mentioned who again? Who was it again that won on LPGA Tour?
Tour? Lost to Charlie Hall.
Oh, she lost.
Charlie Hall
okay,
won.
but she lost. She's the number one. Who's the number one player in women's golf?
Titicool.
Okay. Not sure that's really how you say her name.
You want to Google that?
Yeah,
When I didn't get her.
Is that how you say it? Yeah. Okay. Well, all right then. Two other things. Three other golf notes. Then we'll get back to the more important pigskin. One, our buddy Miles Russell missed the cut at the PGA Tour event he played in. Okay. He ended up missing it by a couple, 3 shots, I think. Scotty Scheffler, amazingly, just stormed from way back to win. The guy doesn't even care or try, and he wins with ease. Although ease may be a little bit too strong a word. He had to. Ben Griffin played well, but missed a putt late. But then the last thing, man. I mean, John Daly made a 19 on a hole, bro.
Yes, he did.
I think if you make a 19 on a hole, you shouldn't be allowed to play on that tour again for a minimum of 2 years. You should get a 2-year probation. You're either not taking the game seriously enough or, I mean, you're making.
I thought his round was pretty good outside of the 19.
Yeah, but you can't make a 19, Dan. You're not treating it with the respect it's
again.
owed. Yeah, that's what it is.
Again.
I didn't see it, but that's got to be what it is because I saw he hit it in the hazard like 11 times or something.
Yeah.
And finally got it
1
over.
in, 2 out, 3 in, 4 out, 5 in, 6 out.
All right, he's actually like 2 in, 3 out, 4 in, 5 out, one of those deals. And I mean, you got to take it more seriously than that. And we talk about pace of play. It's got to take a while to hit up 19 shots, I bet.
Yeah, probably does.
So, hey, John, we'll let you wear your idiotic pants. We'll let you grow like your meth Santa, some long beard. But, we're going to draw the line somewhere. You need to come out here like it's Tin Cup. Pick up the ball and move on, man.
Very good and Happy Gilmore, too.
Yeah, triple bogey max, John. You got to go. We don't think you can win, so we're going to give you triple bogey max, and you move along. But a 19 this weekend for John Daly. That's right, a 19. And he's round. He shot like 88, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just sickening how good they are if they want to be. So there's that. Jags, listen, yesterday hit a little different hit because it just felt like a game, and we could point like to 5 different areas of the football team that if they had just done better, they could have won. And so those are the hard ones to take. You knock Joe Burrow out of the game, he's going to miss the next 3 months. That, in turn is going to seriously damage Cincinnati and their hopes. You say they're already looking for, quote, free agent quarterbacks?
Yeah, it stinks. I saw this little stat. Trevor Lawrence passer rating by target this season. Bashal Tootin, he's perfect, 158.3. De'Ami Brown, second, 134.3.
And that's with that drop.
This is his passer rating as he throws to these certain people. Travis Etienne, 127.8. It makes sense that the running backs, those are easy throws. Parker Washington is fourth at 118. Brenton Strange, 101. Then the drop-off. Travis Hunter, 32, and Brian Thomas Jr., 18.3.
And I think that's more on Brian Thomas Jr. than Trevor.
I would say most likely is, yes.
Now, I think the Travis Hunter, the plays they've run for him have equaled 2 picks That's why his passer rating, that's dumbing down Travis Hunter's impact. Like Trevor's 2 picks came thrown to Travis Hunter. Those are bad passer rating plays.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. The long one and the one in the end zone are going to, like Brian Thomas Jr. doesn't have any pick. That's just all, he's not open and they're trying to force it, or he's open and he's afraid to catch it. And I don't mean to be judgy mean. It's a job I would never want to do, but I'm not making wide receiver money. You've got to go up and get those footballs or you can't play. I honestly, on that end zone play, I feel honestly in my heart, Parker Washington catches that ball, Dan.
Right.
You know, we got guys that can catch that ball, so you don't get to run that route anymore. Either go get it or decide what you want to do. You're a football player. This isn't flag. We're gonna have situations like this. And Trevor, it's not, by the way, like crazy egregious. Like you've seen quarterbacks that constantly lead guys into problem and no. That's a conversion play over the middle. And by the way, Fred had a good point. They protect you so much now, Dan.
Yeah.
That should give you a little more peace of mind. They're not going to level you. Yeah. They're going to get penalized.
You're going to need to play against Houston. Jake Browning was 4-3 in 2023 during his time.
Wasn't as productive as he showed here that Monday night. Right. I do remember that part.
Yep. AJ's on the phone. We'll get him real quick, and then we'll get your question. Reigns, very impressive. Very impressive. 51-3 over a team who has a quarterback going to Notre Dame and a team that went to the state finals last year, or the semifinals.
Notre Dame 0-2, by the way. You can kiss them goodbye. Clemson goodbye. They were 2 of the top 5 teams 3 weeks ago, and they're all but playoff done.
What up, AJ?
Man, this is a great time of the year for this Reigns Vikings, man. And, we are just trying to take it game by game.
They have won their first 2 games, 87-97, 107-117, 128-3.
Oh, man, I didn't know that. Yeah, man, these kids are locked in right now. So,
well, good.
We're going to try to keep making a run, man. So
let's do it.
That last game was embarrassing, so we're trying to get back.
We're going to have TJ Cole, the quarterback, on the Lockett Law High School report tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ask him. Say, man, you know that crazy wide receiver coach y'all gonna have, Coach Jackson, right?
All right, I'll get him.
Hey, but anyway, man. So we're doing this week is a big game, right?
For who?
What's that?
For what?
AJ,
AJ,
you're breaking up.
You're breaking up, AJ. I can't
hear him. I can't hear him.
Might have to let him go.
What happened?
Seems to be breaking
Call
up.
back, AJ.
Yeah, so I guess we'll talk to you later in the week. I don't know
we'll
what
get that
is.
later.
I don't know what he was trying to get to.
I thought he was talking about Reigns.
The Reigns. Oh, they got another big game this weekend. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, sorry we had that little technical snafu there. It was a lot like a Swamp Sessions beginning.
What's your question?
We gone.
What's your question?
Mine?
Yeah. You said you had a question that me and he had to answer with 2 answers.
Yes. See, yeah, we got totally distracted there. Yeah, here it is real quick. Okay. Now, after the Eagles won yesterday.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
There are only 2 teams in the NFL that have a winning record against Patrick Mahomes. Can you tell me the 2?
Eagles.
Did you see? Right. That means that leaves only one. Who is the other team that has a winning record against Patrick Mahomes?
Let's talk this one out.
All right.
My guess is you're not going to get it. It's kind of a rando question.
Is it like an NFC team that he's played like twice?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, it's not.
Well, there's nobody in the AFC West, E.
Right.
Okay. It ain't the Jags.
Nope.
Have the Titans had some luck against him? Let's see who else. It's not the Bills. I think the Bills are like they've had a couple, but it's not them.
Yeah,
it's none of the bad teams. It's not the Texans, Titans, Colts don't stick out. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Is it an AFC team?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already said not an NFC team that they barely play. Yeah. It's an AFC team. I mean, Mahomes has only been there X amount of years.
How about Tennessee?
Tennessee's not a bad guess. That's not correct. I'm surprised. I'm disappointed you didn't go for the easy, low-hanging sucker pick, which wasn't right. I thought you'd go for, which is the Bengals.
Yeah.
Burrowhead. No, Burrowhead Stadium. I thought you would have guessed. Cincinnati is the wrong answer.
Yeah.
It's not them. No. It's the Colts.
Colts
2-1.
2-1.
Again, it's not a ton, but Mahomes only been in the league 7-8 years, so you're not gonna. If you're not in their division, you're.
I think it's time to give the Chew a look in Kansas City.
Well, it's clear, and I gave you those numbers early, 58% completion, passer rating of 80, just not up to snuff. It's time to go to Tramel Jones in Kansas City.
When we come back, there's a wheel hovering here. Yes. It's loaded up, and we promised you a spin on Monday, so E spins the wheel next here on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Get everything you need to know for your weekend on Pregame Friday.
We've saved the best for last.
Who's in, who's out, who's on upset watch. And I like it. Pregame Friday, built by Dreamfinders Homes on 1010XL.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
RestaPros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
RestaPros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestaProsAnyFlorida.com. That's RestaProsAnyFlorida.com.
RestaPros!
Hey, Hickett here. Tired of glasses or contacts? Discover customized vision solutions at Bow 9 Associates. Dr. Bowden's team offers cutting-edge options like Evo implantable Collamer lenses, refractive lens exchange, and classic LASIK. Man, designed to fit your life. Picture perfect vision for reading, driving, or just enjoying the day. It's a lot easier than you think. All you got to do is call and get a free, that's right, I said a free screening. Why? Because they're Bow 9 Associates, and they're keeping the First Coast focused.
Jacksonville is my hometown, and nobody knows roofing like me. I'm Ronnie, the owner of Brandon Roofing. We handle everything from repairs to full roof replacements, start to finish. We give honest quotes, use quality materials, and clean up like we were never there. We all look at Google reviews, so go ahead and check out ours. We're proud of all our 5-star ratings. I would say we treat you like family, but some people don't like theirs. Go to BrandonRoofing.com today to schedule your free roof quote.
License number CCC 1328006.
Get closer to nature.
Trying to get close to these bucks out here.
Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Faber, and Captain Kirk Waltz. The Nimnicht Outdoor Show. Presented by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Saturday morning, 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
This is Jennifer Marion at Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville, and now's the time to drive away in luxury.
That's right, Jennifer. The $7,500 tax credit ends this month. It's your last month to take advantage of this incredible opportunity.
At Randy Marion Cadillac, drive the all-new electric Optique, Lyric, and Vistique. They are all in stock and ready to drive today.
See all of our inventory at Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville.com or visit us on Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville.
And don't forget, tell them Jennifer sent you.
No more climbing ladders or tree shopping or untangling lights. Nope, Kuhn Flowers will take care of all of it for you this fall when you schedule their holiday home decorating team. This is Frank Frangie with 1010XL, and now's a good time to call on Kuhn Flowers. They'll do it all this fall.
Did you know that for every inch of rain on a 2,000 square foot roof, 1,500 gallons come off the eaves of the roof? Call Clearwater Seamless Gutters and Drainage, and we'll design a plan using our Clearwater Seamless Gutters, and we'll connect those gutters to a Clearwater drainage system to solve your erosion and standing water issues.
Clearwater Seamless Gutters. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at gutters.
And drainage, too.
SeamlessGuttersJacksonville.com. September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, so here's a reminder to get screened. Ackerman Urology has 4 convenient locations to help you put your prostate health first. Guys, don't put this one off. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
Right now, they're on their way to disrupt your life, make you uncomfortable, and rob you. Don't bother calling the police. They can't help. That's right. Summer heat and humidity are about to attack North Florida again. You know what to do. Call Mike Merritt. Mike Merritt's Heating and Air has a license to chill. When heat and humidity are attacking you, Mike Merritt provides a comfortable chill at a bargain price. Mike has been keeping North Florida comfortable for 30 years. Mike Merritt technicians are never paid commissions, meaning you'll never be pressured to buy something you don't need. And Mike Merritt knows cooling issues can arise anytime. They don't just happen during business hours. So Mike Merritt never charges overtime fees. When you need us, we're here for you. Remember, in the fight against heat and humidity, Mike Merritt has a license to chill. Visit merrittair.com. Florida license number CACO 50384.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh. You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
It's happening. About to go down. His name is E. He lost. PGA Tour picks. What did the one say on the Guggen say on the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures? What did he write in?
This was great.
What did he say?
Sorry, E, but JP and Danny Boy deserve a gold medal or something for convincing Stewie to let y'all play the stadium course, and you still got to spin the wheel. That's pretty good.
So Stewie came in third.
Why were the OGs
he got us on the stadium course.
That's why we're the OGs.
And now he's got to spin the wheel.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Thank you.
E, would you like to take the 6-foot walk as you prepare?
Here's what we're rooting for, gang. We're rooting for the diaper walk.
Diaper walk.
We got to change. I got to change some stuff here. We got like 5 dealer choice. There's one each. There's one he pick, one we pick. The other 3 are going to the options.
Spin again. Just spin again.
Yeah.
If that happens.
We pick and he pick. That's it.
Yeah, just one.
If it's one of the other ones, those 2 on the side, then we pick or you pick. But all the other, just leave
all
them.
the other ones.
We'll just spin again.
Yeah, we'll spin again.
Here's what he's going to get. He's going to get the 9. Those 2 right across from each other, the only ones. Don't take anything off. We got it.
Pull them off because then we got to know.
E-pick, pull it.
Yeah, just pull off
right
all
there,
the other
to
picks.
your left, 11 o'clock. That's 10, that's 9 o'clock, buddy. That's 10.
11.
There you go.
All right.
Are those the only 2? Oh, those the only 2? Yeah, okay. So here's what we got. We got the gross jelly bean challenge.
Yeah.
We got the 999. We'll have to go down to the, we'll take them to the shrimp game. We got to do what? 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and 9 innings.
Yeah.
We have the diaper walk. It's what we're all rooting for. My boy's got to put on a Depends and a bonnet and walk up to the corner store.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
God, you're not happy about that one, are you? And then the what was the last one we got to do? Oh, those are the 3. We're gonna go with those 3.
Oh, you don't want the stand up?
I just feel like that's gonna not have the payoff and the expediency. It's just got too much involved.
All right, here we go.
Don't you think? Okay, this is just practice. I'll let everyone know what he does. He's spinning it right now. Let us know when it's for real, okay? I'll tell you what it is. Don't even look. I'm just going to tell you. All right?
Here it is.
Here's the real spin.
Here it is, ladies
I'm
and gentlemen.
positioning myself just perfectly. That was a kind of a funky. What do you think? Is that a spin? Is that a good spin or no?
No.
All right, spin it good. You have.
There you go.
Here we go, and the winner is We Pick.
Yeah! Diaper! 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 It's happening, lads!
No!
Yes!
Oh,
yes!
no! Big Binky! Where do we find a Big Binky?
He just threw the wheel! He threw the wheel!
He's so ticked off right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes baby Huey.
Guggen Nation! Guggen Nation! I need you!
Oh, no.
I need you here for the quarter-mile walk to the Sip and Go. I need you at the Sip and Go
no.
when he walks in.
You got to go in and buy us something, too. It makes it worse. Go in and give me a Diet Coke.
It's a happy
What was that first roll? What was it?
It was the 999. And you said no. You said you wanted, it was like, let's make a deal. And you got the goat, buddy. You had a brand new car, and you said, spin it again.
Yes.
Did you not trust my face? Like, did you not?
I just didn't know.
You didn't trust me? Yeah, you could have had the 999 with that first rogue spin. You did it again. It's a we pick. Listen, E, I'm not even, I would have been willing to fight for you a little bit. I'm not even gonna. No. I know he's putting you in that diaper, buddy. It's happening. Yeah.
It's happening.
We've had it. I peed my pants. He dressed up like some sort of effeminate Cupid. He wore a
It's your
onesie.
time,
Yeah, it happens, buddy.
I handed out roses and I wore a rompum.
Yeah.
The culture ain't gonna ride like this, man.
Yeah, it's bad for you. It's bad for the culture.
Yeah.
See that little barbed hair chest of yours with a diaper on and a bonnet, walking up to the corner with some big old shoes to go get us a candy bar.
Hey, don't worry. I'll buy the passy. I'll buy the binky.
No.
Put that binky in your mouth, E.
Who buying the Depends?
I got you.
Yeah, we'll buy them all, man.
I got you covered, E. Don't you worry. I'm going on Amazon today and ordering up. Big old diaper.
You want to see? Hey, by the way, all today's soft-shelled football fans are talking about that was a hospital ball.
Yeah.
Did you see this screenshot? Just how much space is there when he quits? He could have gone, caught the ball, and got down.
Yeah.
He stopped. The ball was about 2 yards from him and 5 yards from the defenders when he put the brakes on. So
you know what else?
It's not on anyone but Brian Thomas Jr. And you guys who are talking about exposing here and exposing there, man, it's just another sad sign of the wussification of America.
Wussification.
It's football, man.
Wussification of
catch
America.
The ball. I had a guy on the text line literally say this. You have to remember when they reach up in the air, they expose their rib cage. I literally had to say, okay, Buttercup, see you next week.
Oh, no.
Holy cow.
Oh, no. Hey, did you guys see... It was the last drive or second to last drive. They had the ball on like the 8, and he went back to pass. And, man, our guy Trayvon Walker got mugged hell.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, how did you miss that?
Spun him around.
It was unbelievable. It was the only thing worse. Did you see the end of that Texas A&M Notre Dame game? The last play, the winning touchdown? My man at A&M tackled the Notre Dame kid.
And they didn't call it.
Oh, my God. He grabbed his leg as he beat him and tackled him, and they did not call the hold.
I'm being asked.
But they damn sure called the PI, didn't they?
I'm glad somebody brought this up before we go to break. I'm being asked on the text line what I thought, and we didn't talk about this when you were here. I knew it wasn't going to engage you. I didn't bother the ET. But E and I talked about it a little bit in the 6 o'clock hour, maybe twice, but there was a big fight on Saturday night with Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, and it happened to time up perfectly. If we're going to have to do a Swamp Sessions at midnight, at least I'll be up. I'm always asleep when these big fights happen. I have to watch them the next day or say I'm going to stay up and I don't, and I went home fully intent on watching the Crawford-Canelo fight. Thanks a lot, Netflix, you bumbling fools.
What happened?
It didn't work for me. Couldn't go to hit the live, buffer wouldn't go. Apparently it happened hey, it's time to stop letting Netflix broadcast importing sports events.
Yeah.
They screw it up every time.
They do.
It's time to let them go.
Who won the fight?
Crawford.
Okay.
He beat him. He went up 2 weight classes, and he beat him. It wasn't now, as often is the case, these aren't these, bloody fisticuffs. It's a lot of boxing, pinpoint boxing, scoring boxing.
Oh, is that?
But by
sweet science fight.
But by all accounts, Crawford, who again, he came up to Canelo's weight class, and he's undefeated. He's probably one of the more under-heralded great fighters of all time.
We'll take a break. Keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
What's the deal with the show? The 1010XL Podcast Network is now available just about everywhere you find podcasts.
I think the show's going to be a huge hit.
Search for your favorite 1010XL podcast in your platform of choice.
This is Jaguar Hall of Famer Tony Baselli telling you about Heritage of North Florida, Jacksonville's premier roofing and home remodeling company. With over 25 years of trusted experience, Heritage of North Florida has built a reputation for quality, reliability, and craftsmanship. Whether you need a new roof or updating your kitchen or bathroom, trust the pros at Heritage of North Florida to create the perfect place to call home. Mention Jaguars to get $1,500 off your next roof or kitchen remodel when you go to heritagenfl.com. Go Jags.
Not good. Hey, Hickey here for my friends at Prize Picks. Man, I put my winners out for you each and every Thursday and Sunday, man. And you and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right, man. All right, football fans, every game counts. Check out the Teal and Black Stars, man. Make sure you go low on BTJ these days. Oh, my goodness gracious. By the way, Prize Picks is simple to play. Pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get the picks right, you could cash in. By the way, they also offer injury reboots like Joe Burrow going down yesterday. If you had him in the over, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Download the app today. Use code 1010XL. Get $50 in the lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, baby. It's good to be right.
When you need a mechanic you can trust, call Sam, Harry, or Joe at AA Automotive on Richard Street. From oil changes to complex engine repairs, AA Automotive promises expert service and honest pricing from a local family biz. AA Automotive on Richard Street.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyoublow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
This Date in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On September 15th, 2020, the Nuggets defeat the Clippers in Game 7 of the conference semis, becoming the first team in NBA history to rally from a 3-1 deficit twice in the same postseason.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, why is it that when you look at how long a store has been in business, that it always seems to be the stores like Underwood's that sell fine quality that have been around the longest?
Frank, that's a question that really doesn't get asked a lot, but it should be. There are a number of reasons, but probably the biggest is because of the endorsements our longtime customers and their pieces of jewelry have given us through the years. You see, when you sell really fine quality jewelry, that piece will last longer and always stay beautiful. It might stay in the same family for generations. And through those years of wear, a lot of compliments will be made and a lot of people will be told where the piece of jewelry came from. You see, at a store like Underwood's, it's our stated goal to be the best jeweler in the South, not the biggest. So everything we do and carry has to help move us toward that goal. And ultimately, it's the satisfied customers wearing fine quality jewelry that have kept Underwood's in Jacksonville since 1928.
Underwood's in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Jacksonville, it's football season, and Duck Duck Rooter is proud to be on your home team. As a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, we tackle plumbing, septic, and air conditioning problems with championship-level service. Call 904-862-6769 or visit duckduckrooter.com.
Maxed out on credit card, struggling with high-interest debt? You could pay it all off in days with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. Hey, it's Prosser here. Get cash out now without touching your low-rate first mortgage. No appraisals, no waiting, no BS. The Rapid Equity Loan Program at Loan Pronto is amazing. One Loan Pronto client just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. They paid off debt, renovated their kitchen, and cut their monthly expenses by $1,800. That's a huge turnaround. Instant approvals, low rates, no hard credit pull up front. That's Loan Pronto. Listen, your home equity is yours. Use it. Get cash to consolidate your debt down to one easy, low monthly payment. Call Loan Pronto now for a free instant appraisal for your home and see how much cash you can get today. Loan Pronto is an A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and have nearly 2,500 5-star Google reviews. Call now and start the conversation. Go to loanpronto.com or call 999-1508. That's loanpronto.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. Now, the cool down from the cool guys at Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing. Fast, reliable, and honest service since '87.
Got to cool down a little bit from that Jaguar loss yesterday. It's we talked about all day long here, a bevy of reasons, a myriad of things. Everybody has their opinion, and that's fine. And it is what it is. But we got to play better, and we can't let opportunities. Slip away in the NFL.
I'd like to introduce at least some gray areas, some middle ground to this world of analytics. It's become so polarizing. The decisions are neurotic, man. Going forward in the first quarter inside your own 30. I don't care if it's fourth and an inch. It's never. What's the concept of risk reward to analytics?
Yeah.
Do they factor that in? Like it's an awful big risk for a very small reward in some of these cases. And so I'm down on some of the decisions that the analytics are screaming to this. I like the youth. I like youth at serve. We've talked about it. I think there's some things here that are being relied on far too much, and take away from reading the game as it goes along. So.
All right, listen, trending brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. They dominate the industry. They make it so easy, free pickup and delivery at your home or business. Sometimes you can drop it off and they'll still deliver it. They send you text reminders. They're awesome. I got my text reminder, put my bag out this morning. They come by my house, they get it, and then they drop it off. I mean, talk about saving time. Also, you can use their service kiosks if you want, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ponte Vedra, Southside Boulevard. Michael P. Harris and a family have been doing this for 35 years, man. They'll show you around their facility, clean as can be. They say if it's got fabric, we can clean it. Oceanside Cleaners, 2 locations to serve you, Jacksonville, Southside Boulevard, and Ponte Vedra. We just don't clean, we care. It's Oceanside Cleaners. Babe E! Take it away. That's Babe E.
Let me shake this off.
Next week.
Let me shake this off.
The diaper challenge. Cannot wait.
Number 5.
Can I ask you guys a trending question that involves the Jags? Should it be addressed? Should Liam Cohen admit that he sees anything with Brian Thomas Jr., or do you just act like all those shying away from contact?
Said I got to take a look at it. He'll talk about it. He's very glib, very open about this stuff.
I'm just saying. I think he should continue. Now this is hard. You start to. You start tamping on these dicey feelings these players can carry around.
Gotta be careful with
I think it should be addressed. It was clear there are 4 or 5 examples yesterday of Brian Thomas Jr. refusing contact. Football's a contact sport. You can make the strong argument he cost him the game, among the others that are arguable. Anywho, all right.
Number 5.
Jeff, your favorite movie is doing numbers.
Okay. Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz.
It looks. I saw some of the video from inside the Sphere.
Yeah.
They do all kinds of cool stuff in there. I would really love to go do that. I don't know how long it runs, but I would love to go do that Sphere Wizard of Oz. That would be cool.
They're saying it's doing $2 million a day.
It's crazy, dude.
Man.
Have you seen some of the inside though?
That Sphere's crazy.
I mean, it looks like you're in the middle of the movie. Like it's all sides. It's just crazy the way they can adapt it and have done it. And yeah, I would really love to see that.
Number 4.
Uber Premium is offering a new service.
What's that?
In major cities, you can book a helicopter to get around.
Oh, no, thank you.
How would y'all feel about that?
No, I'm not doing that.
An Uber chopper?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, no thank you.
No. I already have enough problems getting in the car with the Uber driver. You think I'm getting in with an Uber pilot guy?
Yeah. No,
How'd they train him? Well, he learned of the drone.
Yeah. He learned in a simulator at college. He had a great helicopter.
I'm going to take a pass
simulator.
on that one.
Yeah, no one needs a helicopter ride. Stop it. You want
Number 3.
one. No one needs one. Unless you're an important person in the world, no one needs a helicopter. That's just silliness.
This is
By the way, go ahead and bookmark. That's the dumbest headline. There will never be an Uber helicopter service ever. That will never be a thing.
For sure not in Jacksonville.
Never,
For
anywhere.
Sure.
There will be people who rent helicopters as they do now. No one's going to be sitting at home and say, hey, baby, you want me to get a chopper? Let's go across the... Yeah, no.
dinner.
Yeah, not happening.
Number 3.
This is pretty cool. Billy Joel. You know, he doesn't sell tickets. He doesn't sell front row tickets to his shows.
Mm-hmm.
And he says what happens is scalpers usually purchase them and they'll resell them at a very high value.
Okay.
And the people who normally purchase those tickets are wealthy people. And he says that wealthy people don't engage.
Mm-hmm.
So what he does is he don't sell tickets to the front row.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives them to the fans that are in the back who are really happy to be there.
Oh, man.
So
awesome.
I was going to say, I hope he realizes there still is a front row. You've just backed it up on, but you're saying he replaces those high-end. Well, I mean, it seems like ultimately you kind of get onto the gig there and you'd start buying those back row tickets, CT. Huh?
Right?
Let me go ahead and buy those back row ones. Did you guys see the story of the degenerate who combined with the idiocracy created quite the scene at a cruise ship terminal?
No.
Yeah, a man jumped off a Royal Caribbean cruise ship near the port of San Juan, Puerto Rico over the weekend, trying to avoid paying off $16,000 in gambling debt he had on the cruise casino. Been charged with a federal crime. Authorities said he was snatched out of the water with a backpack, $14,000 in cash, and a $16,000 bill still on board. He said he was just trying to skip out on it, and he's now been charged with a federal crime.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, because I was asking myself, well, why would he? Because it happened in port. Well, why wouldn't he just leave the ship? Well, the reason is they're in the final port, and they're going to, now they're going to hit him for this $16,000 bill, and instead my man decided he was just going to jump off the promenade deck. Didn't work, though. Didn't work.
Number 2.
As we mentioned before, Terrence Crawford won the boxing match where he faced Canelo Alvarez, but he showed a sign of good sportsmanship because he holds all 3 of the titles, well 3 weight titles. He holds the belt, but he gave Canelo Alvarez his belts back.
Why?
Yeah,
I don't like that.
You're still the champ.
Why?
And then what about if he gets beat and the next guy?
Well, hold on a second now. What do you mean he's retired and you don't get to give him back? He lost them.
He gave him back.
I don't understand. That can't be legal. You lost the fight. You don't get to decide if they're vacant, then you're right. You fight for them, don't you?
Right.
Yeah, that sounds like that's not a photo op. That's real.
I think he gave him back. Yeah, dapped him up, gave him his belts back.
Isn't Bud Crawford from like Nebraska and grew up on a farm and stuff?
Yeah,
I mean, this guy's just like a middle America as can be.
Number 1.
This
Number 1.
This made me think of y'all.
Okay.
It was pretty cool. This is why we love sports, and I'm pretty sure y'all seen it once I say his name. Anthony Rizzo. Did y'all see what happened with him?
Yeah, he was in the bleachers at Wrigley. He's retiring a Cub. He's in the bleachers at Wrigley. First off, a dude hit a home run.
It was his first ever. He got called up. The dude who hit the home run.
Yeah.
He got called up.
He hit a home run right to Rizzo.
Didn't he
drop it?
Dropped it.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to be like a really short glove?
Yes. And then the other funny thing was I think Ian Happ, who played with or knows him or whatever, threw him money up to buy beer. It was like a lot of funny things happened.
A lot of cool things. He was interactive.
He's perfect to play that role.
Yeah.
That's his personality.
Yeah.
I'm being told that boxing belts
well done, baby.
are specialized. They're personalized boxing belts. So some of Canelo's bats have pictures of him on there, and boxing will make Bud Crawford his own belts, which makes what he did really not that accommodating at all.
I
like
want these.
SOP, right.
I'll take a break and make the turn for home next here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Big number 1 Duval Ford is trusted by Duval families, Duval businesses, and law enforcement across Florida. We're Jacksonville's largest Ford dealer by new Ford sales with the biggest service facility to keep everything in your driveway and in your fleet on the road. Shop Big number 1 Duval Ford on Cassett Avenue for our low prices and nationally recognized service-first experience. Big number 1 Duval Ford, proudly serving North Florida since 1916.
With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference.
Frank Frangie for Lee and Kate's Glass, still family owned and in business for 100 years. When they say you're going to see a big difference, that's for everything. Custom showers and spas, tabletops, mirrors, even replacing foggy windows, all at a more affordable price. And with your satisfaction absolutely guaranteed, Lee and Kate's Glass is your best choice. Visit leeandkatesglass.com.
With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
Since 1901, generations of skilled union workers have built the backbone of our community. Hospitals, schools, the buildings where you work. Every year, a new apprentice class of Local 234, plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians is stepping up, trained, driven, and ready to do great things. They're not just building our city, they're building their future. Local 234, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit UA234.com to become a member or contractor today.
We got a schedule shift this year, but Guns N' Hoses is back Saturday, September 20th, 7 o'clock at the UNF Arena. So, no fighting fires, no fighting crime. We're fighting each other. Get your tickets today at GNHJacks.com. That's Guns N' Hoses, GNHJacks.com.
ET here, and if you've ever been injured in an accident, visit my buddy Dr. McGowan at McGowan Spinal Rehabilitation Center. You have 14 days to see a doctor and protect your insurance benefits, even if you're at fault. And no matter what you hear, you have the right to choose your own doctor. So I recommend McGowan Spinal Rehabilitation. Their auto experts will guide you in every step of the way to ensure the care that you need. Your recovery starts with McGowan Spinal Rehabilitation.
On
On game day, you trust your team. On storm day, trust the people's roofer. Morgan Conley Roofing. Born here, built here, staying here. MorganConleyRoofing.org. License number CCC 1333544.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Football season finally upon us, and with that comes cooler weather. If you've been wanting to upgrade your outdoor living space, you should call the experts at Lifetime Enclosures now. From glass lanais to screened-in enclosures, Lifetime Enclosures and Flooring is the best in the business, so give them a call today. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Dylan Denmark making his arrival. I lost my bet with Dylan, so now I'm down $1,000 as we start scouring the high school games this week. I get the call this week though, because now you're. I don't like that. Congratulations to your Baldwin tribe over there. A big victory over Union County. I tell you what, Bowles has a 10th grade running back. My buddy went and saw Bowles destroyed Bishop Kenny. And it's Mark Edwards' kid.
Former Jaguars fullback.
And he is a 10th grader, and he is a stud.
That's what I'm hearing.
So he's done very well. I watched some of Reigns a couple weeks ago when they took apart Trinity. They annihilated, as you heard, AJ, as I told AJ, St. Mary's, I believe, who has a quarterback going to Notre Dame. They scored 3 points on Reigns. And so TJ will be in tomorrow, so we'll talk to him on the Lockett Law High School report. But they're
Reigns quarterback.
Yes, player of the year last year. Great kid. So looking forward to that. So a lot of good things going on throughout the week here on the drill. We got to pick up our piece. We got a big game coming up Sunday, man. Big game coming up Sunday.
Yeah, it's just...
If you could only win one of these two, it would be this one.
I get it. You know what? We're playing these same old Jaguar loser games of if you can only pick, or if they win them, it won't matter.
Yeah.
You know, we should be 2-0 and a chance to bury them. You know, we need this aggressive mindset, I think, can apply to other areas rather than going for it on 4th and 3. Mm-hmm. You know, you can be aggressive defensively. You can be aggressive in your thoughts and preparation for that matter. Mm-hmm. This surprises me that this is the record. I would have thought that David Carr would have owned this record.
Sacks?
Yeah. Cam Ward has been sacked 11 times through his first 2 career games. No quarterback has been sacked more than that in their first 2 games in the last 75 years. And this matters not because he might get ouchies. It stunts your development as a quarterback in the league. When you run for your life in those first couple of, formative years, man, it leaves a mark. So 11 sacks through the first 2 games, not exactly the... And then, by the way, when he does throw it, his guys drop it. It's been a rough start for him, and I don't think it's
just looked up at the Arizona-Carolina highlights, and I saw everybody on the Arizona sideline dapping up Calais Campbell.
Yeah, 2 sacks yesterday. Yeah, 2 sacks. Huh?
Oh, my. And he won the game.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. He's the oldest with 2 sacks, I think, in NFL history.
Why did we ever let him go?
I mean, that was like 7 years ago, by the way.
I mean, the thing is and you knew this about Calais. He's a pro's pro, man.
Yeah.
The guy we used to tease him all the time. He spent all this money on his body and taking care of his body, and he's hyperbaric chamber and massage therapy and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, congrats to him. You know what? He's going to work his way into that Hall of Fame. Keep it up, Calais. Get us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Well, what the hell happened to Victory Monday?
It vanished.
Vanished?
Yeah.
Vanished Monday.
Yeah, I think they, it felt a little bit like Tommy Boy, right? Like you're just destroying it in your own hands. Like that's what yesterday felt like. I wish we had time today to talk about Cam Ward and his inability to just throw a ball away.
Yeah.
To just call a play over, but that's who he is. It's who he was in Miami, too.
Yeah.
But we don't have time for that.
No, we got no time.
We got way too much going on here in Jacksonville. I put this on Twitter yesterday, and I'm sure it's something we'll get into on the show today.
Uh-huh.
I don't think anybody comes close on the list of guys that I'm most frustrated with on this team to Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah.
Just to this point through 2 weeks, he's supposed to be the best player on the team.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that was the expectation going into the – who is not playing better than him on the offense right now?
Yeah.
He's the worst receiver on the team right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not unfair.
The expectations are way too high for us to have these kind of conversations for him.
Yeah.
I don't expect this to last forever.
No.
But it's gone 2 weeks.
2 weeks too long.
We all kind of ignored it in camp.
Right.
Look, when the lights come on, we know who he is.
Right.
We saw who he was last year. Well, he hadn't been that guy in the first couple of weeks. And I get the frustration with the first one that led to the interception with him stopping his feet over the middle. The extra frustration on that play is if he made the play, it was coming back for a penalty because they couldn't get lined up. It was one of the flags they had thrown was on that one. It would have been 3rd and 12.
Yeah.
Even if he made the play, it would have been 3rd and 12. But finish the play.
Oh, man.
That's your job.
There is a still photo from like high behind where Trevor was throwing from. It is damning. You can already see him pulling back and stopping, and the ball's like 2 yards from him. It's still 5 yards from the defenders, man. You got
I almost wonder if there's something
he's
more going on.
It's Cecil. He's afraid.
I'm not trying to be a psychologist, right? So I don't even want to, say, talk about those kind of things. I don't know. The coaches got to talk to him and figure out what's going on with Brian Thomas Jr. And, that's a play people talk about, hospital balls, like that term gets thrown around a lot. It's like that's Bengals earned a 3rd and 7. So if the Jaguars want to get a first down, it's probably going to be a play like that.
Right.
That's probably what it's going to be in the National Football League. You want to be the man? You want to be the one?
Yeah.
You want to be the guy?
Yeah.
Make that play.
Is DG9 coming in today?
Not today.
Okay, I was going to say, because I'd like to hear his opinion on that, so.
We'll have
you'll hear
Brian
it
Sexton on the second hour.
Very good.
We'll talk to him, but obviously, dial us up.
Yeah.
Get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Today's going to be one of those days.
Got to get it out of here.
There are a few tried and true ways to lose your own fan base. And playing non-physical football in a physical game and being throw that label of soft on you. And don't get it twisted. The man yesterday shied away from contact. It's not he made a business, not anything. There's an instinct going on with him that when the footsteps are coming, he's ducking, curling, and that's got to get fixed.
I don't believe that's who he is, but
it is right now.
We can't see anymore.
He's got the yips.
It's got to stop.
We'll have a great show.
Thank you.
Mike and Tony getting ready. Jaguars today. Jags lose yesterday to the Cincinnati Bengals, 1-1. Our work is done.
It is.
Swerve,